99 boy, 113699 boy. Suspect is a neighbor, female, black, 30 years, blonde hair, no for description. Code 275-258-809.
Silver BMW, repeat. 1083. Repeat your message. Your code said turn away and amigo on a silver BMW number.
What up, everybody? What up, what up, what up?
Hello, everyone.
Hello, motherfucker. Turn away and amigo on a silver BMW, please.
Hello, motherfucker. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get going here. Let's see. This looks like Randy had a pursuit. Or he's on his way. Let's check out Randy. He's flying, Randy. He's flying right now, dude. Look at him. Sheesh.
Oh, no! Confirm you're with 10X94, Sherman Wayne, Alito.
Oh, I forgot. Hold on, guys.
Hold on, what did I forget?
Roger. Confirm the cross to Sherman Way.
Look who's here, guys.
1083 is going to be Amigo and a zip code 4.
Look who's here. I turned up the
B3,
heat.
Roger, Amigo.
Turned up the heat on that thing. So now it's even more hot. I didn't want it too hot at first. I noticed that he didn't stay on there too long, but now I notice he's good. He's good. So let's go take a look. That's not the one I wanted. Who is this? Who's this? Oh, this is Califield. Shout out to Califield Live. That's Califield. Hold on. This is, what the fuck am I looking for? There it is. Jeez Louise. There's what I was looking for. Yeah. What up, Lingo? Thank you for the down-out. Yeah, he's flying right now. And there was 2 pursuits when I got off right now. 2.
Suffers from bipolar schizophrenia. Threatens the sister to slash her tires with a knife. Subject to the boyfriend, male, black, green jacket. No to carry gun, no weapon seen. Suspect left in a gold Mercedes-Benz on a license plate. Last seen on St. Andrews toward the park. Code 2-5247 and 1273.
Ah, Outlaw, thank you so much for the bits. On the cheers, sorry, the cheers. So yeah, the LAPD had one, and so did the sheriff, stolen car. So yeah. Hi, Shani, how are you? It's great to see you. What's up, Louts? What's up, Paul?
Pacific unit 14849, 14849, screaming man, 3232, Linda Avenue, 3232, Linda Avenue. The yellow taco house with stairs going up to front of residence. Verifies a white 4-door sedan with engine and lights on, parked 2 doors away. It's COVID incident 5260 RD 1428.
Thank you, Rooster. Thanks, Rooster.
Now 22020 South Recreation Road at Trophy Kia. Off-site security cell 3 unknown vehicles in a look at 23:20 hours. 1 vehicle silver dog charger vehicles are near main building on east side of property. No on-site security or staff at low NFD. Tag 158.
Wow, LA power outage, vault explosion in downtown Los Angeles leaves thousands without power. Uh-oh. Anybody in near downtown? Is alien around? I'm sure there's a little story there. Oh, good old vault explosion. Oh, yeah, look at that. As soon as I look at the vault explosion, I look and the hype train's here. Let's go. Hype train. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's get this first round going, guys. No fucking around tonight. Round 1, let's go. 1 minute, 1 minute. Oh, hell yeah. Jeremy's in the room. Jeremy, thank you for the down out, sir. Yeah, we're going to toke it up, sir. If aliens out and about, you might want to tell them. There might be a story there. I just got the power outage. Yeah, an underground electrical vault exploded in downtown, sending flames and sparks into the sky, knocking out power for thousands of Angelinos. Happened just before 9. Sorry, it's too late now. They just gave this to me right now. What are you telling me now for? About 7,000 people without power in the neighborhoods of Echo Park, Silver Lake, and East Hollywood.
It's returning with a record number not on file confirms California.
So if your power went out, it was because of the vault explosion there. There you go. Bronny, thank you for the bits. Ozzy Jono, thank you for the bits. You guys rock. Barb, thank you so much for the gifted tier 1 sub. Gaming Pretty, thank you so much for joining the room. Welcome to the room as well.
Welcome.
And thank you so much, Bar, for another gifted tier 1 sub. Love Mechanics, thank you for the dono. So let's see, Adam. Randy's pulling up to something here, guys. All right, guys, get ready. Get ready. Get ready. It's almost that time, y'all. It is almost that time. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. This one there. Okay. All right, guys, without any further ado, it's time for
Round 1.
That's right.
Smoke weed every day.
That's right. There's the pit bull.
Man, that shit smell good as hell.
Pit bull. Arr, 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 arr. There he is. Arr, arr. All right, guys.
Smoke.
Robbery.
1317 South Gaffey Street. 1317 South Gaffey Street. Code 3 incident 5276 RD56.
Straight robbing the 7-Eleven right now on Gaffey, man. Oh, man. Terrible, terrible, terrible. They got him, dude. Straight armed robbery. And, guys, Gaffey, like I always say, is the Figueroa of the South Bay. And as you can see, they're straight holding up the liquor store right there. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm smoking on some pure Kush crossed with banana pie. That's what I'm blazing on. Meow, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Meow. You rock. You rock. Kramit 710. Kramit 710, welcome to the room.
Welcome.
And Kramit, we're going to do a dab. We're going to hit some dabs up. I got my Puffco getting all charged up. You know, so ready to go.
1250 West Court Street. 1250 West Court Street, apartment 408. Second information, line of coming for additional code 30528 18238.
Michael Phillips, thank you so much, Michael. You rock. Thank you for the kind dono, sir. Brian, thank you for the kind words. And thank you, everybody. What up, BJ? It's good to see you. That is the heating blanket. Stinks is liking it for now. I turned it up a little more. Look at him. Loving that thing. And don't trip. When I went into the, I had to use the restroom before the show. And I went in there, and of course he's sleeping in the bed right where I sleep. Like that's his new spot now. 23 seconds, 22 seconds. Who's going to save us? 14%. We need 14% more, guys. 86% of the way. Who's going to do it? 15, 14, 13. Ozzy Jono, thank you. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Ah, it died out. Dyer, thank you so much. That was a good try, Dyer. Thank you for cheering 100. Boy, we had 2 failed trades today, but it's all right, man. Thank you guys so much. V Pool, thank you so much. No emotes, yeah, because you only do if you can't even. We didn't even finish 1 round. Normally, we always do 1 or 2 rounds. We couldn't even get 1 round done, so it's that way. It's okay, and we get scammed out of our emotes.
Suspect is a female white wearing all black clothing, carrying a backpack. Moved to the railroad tracks from railroad track property. Purchased in 15 and 0
backpack on informant's property, talking to himself.
I've never even used the PAX 3. I've heard of it, James. I've never used it myself. So many new products coming out.
Boulevard at the Wells Fargo. Code 2 incident 5294 and RD 182.
133 Adam advising at 207 that occurred approximately 10 minutes ago at 8729 Laurel Street.
It's a kidnapping, guys. That's a kidnap.
Suspect was last seen choking victim, pulling her into the car. There are 2 suspects last seen driving in a vehicle eastbound on Laurel Avenue towards Pimenta and out of view.
Man, I hope she's okay, dude.
Suspect 1 is described as a male Hispanic, approximately 20 years old, 5'7" in height, wearing a white shirt and blue pants.
Yeah.
Suspect number 2 is also a male Hispanic, approximately 20 years old, wearing a white shirt and blue pants.
Yes, 2 males just choked a woman and threw her into a car.
Vehicle described as a 2014 Nissan Altima, white in color, 4 doors. Unknown plate and no weapons were used. If there are no questions for 133, Adam, you can go ahead and drop the badge.
So no weapons were used, just physical force. Basically grabbed her, choke locked her, probably and threw her in the car. So you got to be careful. So I say, ladies, if you're going to be out and about by yourself jogging or walking late for whatever reason, you got to carry mace. Not a knife, not a gun, mace. Believe it or not, mace is one of the best things that you can have. It's going to even out the fight between 4 against 1. You spray 4 people, they ain't going to keep coming at you. They're going to be wiping their eyes. And remember, the fight's about making and getting distance away from your attacker. So anything you can do to get that, to gain that distance, which is cheap and easy, spray, mace, pepper spray, mace. The only thing, guns work, but you can't have guns here, Greg. So I'm being realistic. You can go to a bike store and get fucking mace. You can't just go and get a gun and buy it and then carry it. You can buy one and hope and have it at home. Ain't gonna do you no good for that woman walking down the street, would it? Concealed carry weapons, CCWs here in this state are very, very tough to come by. Very tough. This isn't Texas, where anybody and everybody can have a fucking rocket launcher at fucking Subway. Ain't that way. Thank you, Linko. Let's go, Linko. Let's go, Linko. Yeah, see, then Will. My state is nothing like that. You can barely have a fucking BB gun. You're in trouble having a goddamn BB gun.
Negative on the line with fire, just stand by 1, please.
All right, so look, is this the ending of the chase here that he pulled up on? Let's see. Looks like there's another stringer right there, man. Shout out to the pit bull. Of course, all the action happens when I get the fuck off.
Negative, please stand by. I'm on line with fire. And monitoring pursuit.
Not to say we didn't have action. We had action the whole night tonight from beginning to end, but you know what I'm saying. Every time I'm the mush. Second I get off, fucking stringers pops. You know what I mean? All their fucking single pages start just lighting up like Christmas trees and shit. Looks to me like the ending of a chase. An awful lot of cop cars there. Let's see. Got the bird up there. Smells like a chase to me. Portland, I have not. I have not heard anything. But again, remember, you can go right now to their page and go and see them. Just go to Stringers Live, then click on the very top where it says live, the live button. It'll take you to the live list of who's on. And you can go right to their page. Or stay on Stringers and watch them. Yeah, Stinky likes that because it's warm. It really is warm. It's a heating pad. So now it's like, oh, this shit feels great. That's all I want. I just want him to be in here with us. That's it. Well, it's kind of sad that when we put the lights in, he didn't want to come and hang out. I mean, look at him. It's a little angel right there. He's a little angel. Oh, you can hear him. Call outs. He's still in the car. Yeah, he's still in that car, y'all. Viewer discretion is advised, y'all. On this show, too. You never know. You might just see him get lit up right now. Straight Swiss cheese. We're on round 1. LMENT, we just started. What's up, BC? How are you? Yeah, I got a sippy. Heidi was telling me about it. It's basically a heating pad for animals, and animals like the heat. They like to keep warm. And he's always on the computer because the computer's hot. You know what I mean? So yeah, makes sense. Put that up there, and then when I put it up there the first time, he laid on it and then he left. But I noticed it was only like halfway up. I didn't want to put it all the way up and hurt him. I didn't know if it was too hot. I don't know. So I cranked it all the way up and put him back on here in between the show and see if he sat there. And as you can see, that's all I want him to do is to get comfortable with it, so he stays with us more. All right, sweet. He got the good shot. He got in, getting in there closer. Way to go, Randy. That's the pit bull I know. What's up, Toxic? How are you? Heating pads are great, man. I'll tell you, when I went on tour, that was great because when we were in Europe, it was wintertime. It was fucking snowing in Munich and Germany and shit. So to go into your bunk and and have a warm heating blanket, like, dude, that was fucking great. Dang, look at that thing, dude. Fuck the front of it up. So you must have gave up there. So it's code 4. I'm wondering if this is the chase that I heard when I was about to, going live in between the shows. I'm guessing it was. If this is a stolen car, which I'm willing to bet it is, gotta ask Randy.
Code 20. Code 20.
Yeah, his car is finished in the front end. You know it wasn't like that when it started the chase. But if this is the stolen car one, do you think he cares? That's somebody else's car that just got completely demolished. And it doesn't really matter anyways, because even if that car had no damage from the chase, like nothing, they would still deem it a complete loss because it's a theft. So anytime your car gets stolen, it's basically a salvaged car at that point after. Even if nothing happens to it, even if it just gets taken and found 3 blocks away with nothing, someone just parked it, they just consider it it's a write-off. It's just a straight salvage that way. So it's weird, and that's just the way they do it. I'm sure it has to do with something in the way they claim the insurance claims insurance on themselves. You know what I mean? No, this is not the jumper. And as far as the jumper, I have no updates. You can go to Califield's page and see if he's there. Actually, he's gone. I see him rolling. First Responders might still be there. Might want to check out First Responders Media's page. Des Bunkins, thank you so much for subscribing to Tier 1 for 2 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome to the fam. That's true too, right? Groovy. That is true. So, yeah, that's just usually the way they do it here. And I'm assuming it might be different in different states, but that's how they do it here. Because there's a big market in salvaged cars. People still do that all the time. They take cars from Texas that are in floods and sell them here. Because people don't know any better and don't know that it's in a flood. And you look at it and you're like, wait a minute, there's not a dent on it, no scratches, shit's clean as hell. But they didn't show you that motherfucker was sitting in 4 feet of water after a fucking hurricane or some shit. And they changed the brain and dried everything else out or replaced the carpet in there so it smells new. You know what I mean? Did a quick little patch job on it. And next thing you know, you're driving some salvaged fucking flooded out car. They do auction the cars that are salvaged. They do sometimes. For the most part, they're clear title cars. Because I think when they're salvaged and they go back to the insurance, from what I remember when I used to repossess, they would take possession and have the cars just, they'd take them to a dismantler. They sell them for parts, and the dismantler takes the rims and tires and crushes the rest or whatever. You know, maybe takes the seats out. That kind of shit. Because for the most part, they want to sell a car that has a clean title. Because whether it's repossessed or not, that means nothing. It's not like having a salvage title or it being a theft or anything like that. They get a blue title. Oh, okay, yeah, that signifies that it's been damaged versus it being a pink one. Have I ever had a bad experience doing cars? What do you mean? Like repossessing cars, you mean? Mike, is that what you're talking about? If that's what you're asking, then hell yeah. Plenty. How about them Padres? Yeah, well. TS Sports Cars. Oh, it's TS Sports Cars. Shout out to you. Subscribing to Tier 1 for 6 months. Welcome back for some more time.
Welcome.
Shout out to TS Sports Cars. I just got my HTA Bowman Chrome cards back from Brian's Brakes. I did pretty good. I think I did good. I hit a red wave auto for the Dodgers, and I actually hit 3 Dodger autos, and I hit the 2 guys you want to hit in base autos, and then all of a sudden a red wave came up, and the whole room just like gasped for air. And then it was Carson Taylor. It was a catcher, but who knows? Maybe he'll pan out. Who knows? If he plays half as good as Will Smith, I'd be happy. Giants are still playing well at Casey's Garage all year long. Ron, nobody won the Powerball. Fuck yeah! That means I'm gonna go tomorrow and go get me a fucking ticket. Yes. So you're saying there's a chance. Can y'all see me? I can, Bunny. I can see you. If you're not seeing anybody in the chat, Bunny, what I suggest is use a different browser. Try switching to Firefox or Chrome, Google Chrome, whichever one you're not using. You know, whichever one you're using now, use something different. That's what I'm getting at. So try that. Yeah, I just want, it'd be nice to win. I mean, you guys always talk about getting a fucking helicopter. I think at that point we could truly think about having a helicopter. Like, no joke. Like, we could have our own monthly stream where we could have our helicopter, like, every Friday. Have our own helicopter every Friday for 3 hours. Could you imagine that? That'd be sweet as fuck. Just letting you know. That'd be sweet as fuck. Do. What's up, Mac Buck? The fire was absurd. There was 2 fires today. Shit, there was the one in El Sereno and the one in Carson. They were both crazy. What do you mean no rounds? We're in the midst of round 1 right now, mister. I'm just lagging. I just haven't finished it in a while. So SO, definitely not. I would say it's still smoldering, maybe smoking and smoldering, but no active flame. Definitely not. They don't ever do that. There's guys that do the mop up situation. They're there for hours after trying to dig through all that garbage and get the little spots that are smoldering underneath. So yeah, a lot of work. And then you had a fire not that far away across the city, which, again, they needed a lot of help for. Both were very big fires. One was a 5 to 6 alarm fire. The other was a 3 alarm fire. So, yeah. Crazy. And then, again, like I said, Santa Ana wind event. So we did have a small little brush fire, a couple acres in Palmdale. So the Santa Anas are tough, and you know they always come in the fall. You know, and hopefully this fall doesn't have a crazy amount of brush fires. But I don't know, man. We've been super dry. It's only makes sense at that point. Only makes sense because we're super dry. But not that I want anything to happen. Yes, yes. Oh, and by the way, I know 14 of you ordered shirts. 13 of you got them all ready to go. I'm sure you got a ding on your phone or whatever saying your item is shipped. It's all packed, ready with a label, ready to be dropped at the post office in the morning, except for one person. Shannon Ford. Are you watching, Shannon? Are you watching, Shannon? Dr. Follicles, thank you for subscription to Tier 1 for 3 months in advance.
Welcome.
Welcome to the fam, Doc. Welcome to the fam. Thank you, Doc. You rock. Came locked and loaded. So, Shannon, if you're watching, please hit me up because you didn't send goods and service. You sent friends and family, which I don't have your. You put your size, but I don't have your shipping address. So, Shannon, if you're watching, what I'd actually like to do is actually send the 30 back to you, and then you send 30 right back to me, but this time you send it goods and service. That way I can print out a label for you. That would be so awesome. And you can get the shirt that's already ready for you. It's already packed, ready with some stickers. So everybody who ordered a shirt tonight got stickers as well. So y'all got a free sticker pack. Let me get off this one. Let that scan since it's a little quiet on that one. No, Bunny. No, touring with my friends' bands. I was never in a band. No. Just going on tour with friends. So, yeah. Sometimes it gets cold in that bus. I mean, you know, you have your little, cubicle, so to speak, but you know, again, it's nice to be on a warm blanket, you know. No, it's Shannon. Shannon Ford is the name. Shannon Ford. She knows who she is. It's not Shawnee. I've already sent them their stuff. They got a box coming. So Shannon Ford. I'll hit her up. I do believe that that's the one thing at least PayPal does is gives you the email. So I'll just email her. Oh, Shannon, you sent it. So you are watching. So Shannon, let me do what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna refund you the other one. Awesome, perfect. I already got y'all. You're perfect. Thank you so much. So let me go into my PayPal and send you back the initial one right now before I forget. Thank you so much. You rock. Makes my life so much easier. No standing in lines.
We got cell phone footage.
It's cheaper.
It's
It's a few bucks cheaper, so it's so awesome. Thank you so much, Shannon. You rock.
So now I am. I think they're gonna
Shannon,
transport,
you rock. Shannon, you rock. All right. Can I not do this through the phone? I thought I could. Huh. I should be able to do this. That's weird. All right, Shannon, I'm going to do it after the show. I promise to you, I will send it to you. I swear to you. Let me write it down. That way I don't forget. Sweet. Thank you so much. You rock, Shannon. Really, that does help. I really do appreciate that. No. What it is most people, Shannon, because I use PayPal all the time to buy stuff. Most people, like, their accounts are almost always set at friends and family because most people are just sharing money that way. Most people are not buying goods and service in that fashion, unless you buy through like Amazon and then you're paying eBay. I'm sorry, you're paying PayPal through your Amazon account. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, it's awesome. I appreciate it. And everybody else. So now even Shannon will have hers go out in the morning as well, which rocks. Now I don't got to do nothing. Just chill tomorrow. Just go drop those suckers off. Have a good show. Hang out with Stink Bomb over there. You guys know who Stink Bomb is, right? That's Stink Bomb right there. Oh, look. Stink Bomb loves it. Stinky Bomb loves it.
Just need to wait and see if they're going to transport the suspect.
He loves it. Oh, thank you. Somebody got something from Printful. Thank you. Through the Printful store. Let me see, guys. I do believe that first responders is still at the jumper scene. They are. So it's still going on, guys. First responders media, the dude's still on scene. I can't show you their stuff much because I don't have the permissions, but let me just show you this. So please go to First Responders page if you want to watch it. This is still live right here, okay? There you go. First Responders Media, Bakersfield, California. Of course, stars of the show on Stringers Live. So you can go to YouTube, First Responders Media, and watch that. Open a second page or whatever, you know what I mean? We're looking at the end of a chase. Jimbo. Yeah, he's on the heating pad. He loves it, dude. He looks so comfortable right now. Look at him. Look at his fucking eyes. Look at his eyes. He's in a whole nother world. Like, what is he thinking about?
I don't think the suspect will be transported.
Is he thinking about, like, candy or food or birds, mice? What's he thinking about? Oh, they're on Twitch too? I didn't know. Thanks for letting me know. V-Boy, I didn't know.
This is going to be the city of...
just cat life.
Industry, California.
Just chilling. I'm just wondering what he's thinking about, though. I'd just give anything just to know. What is he thinking about right now?
I do not see the canine unit.
No, he's not out.
So far, I know there's...
Look at his eyes. His eyes are open.
They got the suspect in custody.
He's just lying there. He's straight feeling the heat. He's like, oh, this shit is so comfy. So comfy.
And they pepper sprayed him good, from what I saw.
See, so then there you go. So Randy caught the pepper spraying and all that good jazz.
They'll probably just throw some water on his face, wipe him down, and off to jail.
Don't forget the pit bull, man. He's awesome. He's gonna have some good video of this shit for us on Saturday. See, he's already gathering some good stuff. He doesn't want me to watch him. He's a weirdo. That cat's a weirdo because I'm sitting there. He don't want to give me no love, no attention. The second I go anywhere, like anywhere that he's not, he's at the door bothering me. Go to the bathroom, he's in the door bothering me. Like, dude, what do you want? I'm in here 2 minutes, not even. I close the door behind me to brush my teeth. Can't have it. I told you, he's like little Joker in that fucking, was it the third Friday? No more locked doors. He doesn't like locked doors. I don't know if he was locked up in another life or something.
In the life, I got to edit two. Well, I edited already one. I got to edit a second one.
See? Been busy tonight.
I'll get back to you guys. But I'll see you guys on Saturday. Thank you for joining. Please, before you guys leave, hit the thumbs up. Let me know you guys liked it.
That's right. Like him.
I will see you guys next time.
Thanks, Randy. Shout out to the Pitbull, man. He's awesome. Have a great night, Pitbull. Shout out to the Pitbull. No, we don't want to see that. Oh, look. Brian's Breaks. We want to watch Brian's Breaks. Watch people open up cards, guys. Is he live right now? No, he's done. Uh-oh, Bowman, guys. Bowman breaks. Open up cards. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Esquivel Tovar.
I'm not sure which direction they left, but for sure they ran north on Williams and San Vicente. The routes have stopped now. If I can tell Arrow, respond to this location, please.
Arrow, San Vicente, and Williams. San Vicente and Williams.
All right.
We're about to bend her down.
So they're looking for a couple runners.
Most likely shot at Sparky's house on Williams. It's going to be on Williams just south of Compton. Let me have a unit respond to that look for a possible GSV.
I do have 2X shirts. I have plenty. I got plenty. If you want one, if you want the ones that I have, you can PayPal me. Just send it goods and service. And just remember to put 2X in the message, just so I remember. But, yeah, you can send it out in the morning. With all the others, that way I can have, what, between Shannon's is 14. So you'd be number 15. 15 shirts we sold today. I'm happy with that. That's nice. It's a good little start. And like I said, everybody got free stickers. Actually, we sold 16 shirts. One order was for 2 shirts. So, to be technical with it. I only have the shirts that have the what do you call it, guys? The here, let me grab it. Hold on. This is all I have is these shirts. This is it. Just this one type of shirt. It's a champion shirt. See, it's got the champion logo embroidered here, not just stamped. It's actually raised. So you can feel it. It says Smoke and Scan on the neck and the back. Yeah, this guy is, this is Brian. Yeah, he opens up Bowman baseball like a machine. And this dude will do Luis Rodriguez. That's the guy that everybody wants. He's the big Dodger prospect that everybody wants. He's the guy. Hold on, where am I at here? Hold on. Hold on, before we get stuck on Brian with this. Shout out to Brian, though. Great guy. If you ever want a legitimate breaker who does Bowman breaks, he's a great guy. I don't know about. See, he definitely wouldn't do that, Dave Davis. This dude's doing 10 and 20 casers. Like, you'll get in a break where it's 10 cases. It's 200 boxes, and he'll open it all in one night. Just zooming through it. And if you actually did the math on what he makes, like, mind-boggling.
Possible shooting just occurred. 1550 261st Street. 261st Street. Building number C at the scene of a party. 4 gunshots heard, followed by 6 to 7 gunshots. People screaming. Code 3 is at 51 RD 531.
Yeah, that's how you work. That's how it works. Or you go on his site. You either PayPal him if he's doing a live break and he's trying to fill it, or this dude. A lot of his breaks fill right away. So you go and buy the Dodgers or the Twins, whatever team you want. You know what I mean? And obviously, some teams are way more expensive than others.
Domestic violence restraint or violation. 275 West 2nd Street. 275. West 2nd Street, code 3, incident 55, RD 564.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Dave. Yeah. He's definitely the guy I go and break all my Bowman with. Because he's very knowledgeable. Not to mention his room. You know how we've created a good room of people that are fun and to be around and cool to talk to. He's created a room where it's really a lot of bright, nice people that are all prospectors. That's all they do. It's almost the only thing they open up is baseball cards. That's it. Nothing else. No basketball, no football, none of that. I mean, he does do occasional breaks of other things, but 95% of the time it's baseball. So. But that's where the money's at, and that's where these guys are. I'm telling you, he probably makes 50 grand in a night. Gross. Ow! 50 grand in a night. Every night. Of that, he probably makes 2-3 grand a night, I bet. Every night. $2,000 a night.
Just occurred 260th Christian Center, 61st Street, President, 61st Street, President. 2 females hurt fighting.
Ooh.
5 to 6 gunshots heard afterwards. Whether it's at 52 or 30.
Midwest, do you want my PayPal? Oh, let me send it to you. Hold on. I'll put it up for you right now.
1550 Street, 1550 61st Street.
Here it is. Right here. There it is right there. The Restream PayPal Smoke and Scan. $30 if you're within the U.S. Goods and service, please. And size.
Blood in the stairway in the hall.
Blood in the stairway?
Code 3, incident 65, RD251.
So somebody definitely got shot there, guys. We just heard the shooting call. Now you're hearing blood in the stairway. So definitely have a gunshot victim there. Yo, Damon, will I get the shirt by Saturday? When did you order it? Didn't you order it yesterday? I think your order was like yesterday. If you ordered it yesterday, then it's already shit. It should be at your house tomorrow. But if you ordered it today, it'll go out tomorrow, which tomorrow's what, Friday? Saturday. It might be real close because you're close.
1550 261st Street, 1550.
Andrew, thank you for buying 2.
5 gunshots, altercation, breakdown, yelling, nothing seen. Code 3, incident 70, RD531.
Now, if you ordered my stuff through Printful, again, that's not me. That's Printful taking care of you.
Road in apartment 4, 930, 21 to 1830. Dana Salazar, female Spanish, black brown, 5'2", 15 years, wearing a black sweater.
Jumper is still on the ledge. 1 of 5 cards. What are you talking about, Jimbo? Are you talking about my Smoke and Scan cards? Yeah, I appreciate it. You ordered tonight? Okay, so if you ordered tonight, yours is already either done, which I don't remember seeing your name. So you must have ordered when I got on after for Stringers. Because between the Fires feed and Stringers, if you ordered today, you got a ding on your phone. Everybody but Shannon. She was the only one who didn't get the ding. And she's going to get the ding as soon as I get off. Maybe not off. I'll probably do them tomorrow, but that way they're ready in the morning. I only have a few more to do now. 2 or 3. West Side Warfare, thank you. Got it. Thank you. So, yeah, if you order it, it'll go out tomorrow, Mike. Mañana. And you're so close, I bet you would. Because if it's not, it'll definitely be there for Monday. That's for darn sure. And you'll be pimping your nice limited edition champion shirt. Not really limited. I only made 150 of them. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to make more. But technically, there are only 150 of them in the world. And seeing as though I've already taken 2 of them, it's really only 148 of them in the world, not including the 2 that I've worn. So, and I gotta make little ones for like Stinks, so Stinks can have one. Oh, thanks. Oh my God, right now I need to take a picture of him. Just stay like that. Don't move. Oh God. Fucking weirdo. This is him right now. Well, let me see. Maybe we can switch it to this camera a little better. No, that didn't do any better. Yeah, that's not any better. No. Can you see him? Like, he's just totally like, fucking. It's too funny. His face, too. Look at that face. I mean, he's just that face. Can't even get mad at those eyes, those big googly eyes. Weirdo.
It's in 489, ambulance attempt suicide, 4688 North Huntington Drive South, 4688
He
North
is
Huntington
sprawled
Drive
out.
South, apartment 206, subject to the female unknown, 12 years old, code 3 incident 86 9427.
I think the Dodgers make it against the Cards. I don't know. Cards are playing awful well, but I think the Giants should worry out too. I don't know. We'll see. Let's put it this way. Dodgers could still win the West.
Towards Point View, still trying Car George. This one's in 58, RD 762.
Eduardo Mejia. Thank you so much, Eduardo. Thank you for the dono. Well, I mean, think about it. There's 4 games left, I believe, for the Dodgers. And it should be 4 games for the Giants. 2 games apiece. Did the Giants win tonight? Or did the Giants lose? If I know the Dodgers won. If the Giants lost, then the Dodgers are 1 back. So it'd be 1 back with 4 games left. They did lose, Sheena, so there you go. So now the Giants are only 1 game. 1 game ahead with 3 games left now. Okay? So if the Giants lose out and the Dodgers win, they'll flip-flop. Dang. Damn, just stabbed homie in his eye. Straight lost his eye.
I'm gonna slice you up!
Dang, that's fucked up. Oh, Giants and LA won. Oh, the Giants did win. Oh, okay. So so then you'd have to have the Dodgers win and the Giants lose out in order for them to flip-flop. So, and you would make it by the skin of your teeth, as they say. Which your teeth don't have skin, but yeah. It just again, you just need to get there. You know, the Giants have played well all year long. I mean, since week 1. You know, the Cardinals, they've been back and forth until the end of the year. You know, end of the year, they really came on strong. They went the 15-game winning streak or something like that, and really playing well. You know, Tyler O'Neill coming onto his own. So I don't know who's texting me. Let's see. Oh, thank you for ordering for something from Printful. I appreciate it so much. So, yeah. You know, baseball will be funny. We'll see what's going on. There's a lot of teams playing well. The Mariners don't want to give up. The Mariners are this close to getting into the playoffs. Last I checked, at least 2 days ago or so. You know, it's tight. It's a tight race for a lot of teams, you know. Fucking Giants. I mean, the Red Sox and Yankees battling it out. And it's got a tight race in a lot of places, you know. What's up, Sergey? How are you, buddy? It's great to see you. Hopefully all is well in Spain. Yeah, let's get another round, dog. I've been dicking around. I think we're on round 2. Like, dude, what's going on? You guys should have fired me already. Should have fired me. Yeah, see, I'm watching the jumper on the other one, guys.
99 and RD 1994.
John, don't eat a dick, John. John, thank you for the dono, sir. How do you want me to tell you that? Fucking John. John always wants me to tell him that. Such a nice guy, too. Don't get it.
Silent 13770 Van Nuys Boulevard, 13770 Van Nuys Boulevard, McDonald's, Country Incident.
Oh. Going down to Mickey D's, Wacky D's.
Yeah, I'd like to get a 10-piece McNugget and a bunch of the Szechuan sauce. Like, as much as you're allowed to give.
Yeah, right. Just as much as you gonna give me.
Excuse me, bitch!
Excuse me, bitch. Ooh, wrong one. Wrong one. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Right one. Right one. Right one. Oh, Wacky D's. McDowell's. We can go to McDowell's. Good old MGTOW. Yeah, Davis. Yeah, Dave. Yeah, I was just thinking as long as they made it in. I mean, dude, isn't it been like I think 12 years or more since the Mariners have made the playoffs? It's been a while. So for them to even win a wild card, and that was another thing I was laughing at. Homie was trying to make the bet with me, the Padre fan. He's over here trying to convince me how great the Padres are, and I'm like, dude, they're like 23 games back in their fucking division. We'll start with that. Second off, not only that, but they're also, I don't know, what were they, 2 games above 500? I mean, you're 2 games above 500. Get the fuck out of here. How does that spell any kind of championship team? And third off, you couldn't make a second wild card. Do you understand? Like, they had to give another wild card out just to expand the playoffs, and you couldn't even get there. And it's not like you were the one team right behind the second spot. I want to say there's 3 teams that are ahead of you, or at least 2. The Phillies were ahead of them. The Reds were ahead of them. Okay, ahead of the Padres. At least they were 2 days ago. I don't know what everybody's been flip-flopping, but goddamn, I know that they were both ahead of them. So, fuck that. Don't trip. I'm a Dodger fan, but I'll be watching everything. I'm watching you out of the corner of my fucking eye. All right, guys. Without any further ado, it's time for
Round 2.
That's right.
This is bullshit. It's like Cypress Hill concert in here.
That's right.
But I'm gonna get you high today.
Hello, Dr. Green Thumb. Paging Dr. Green Thumb.
Puff, puff, give. Puff, puff, give.
But people, I get what you're saying, but the
Smoke.
But the Reds actually started to play well at the end of the year too. Give the credit where the credit's due. They're on a rebuild. They're a young team. Nick Senzel, Tyler Stevenson, and they have some good mix of veterans like Castellanos and Votto. They got power, dude. They're nobody talks about them. It's quiet. It's easy. Cheers.
5'10" beard wearing hat, t-shirt, has a skateboard, circling cars, white 98, four-door Subaru wagon. It's close to at 112, party 820.
No, I get it. You're right. They have been rebuilding a while, but it's also due to management. You know, you had the ending of the Marge Schott era, and she, you know, like her or not, as racist as the woman was, she was a pretty good architect for teams because they were quite dominant in the 90s. Don't say they weren't, because they were, with Chris Sabo and the Nasty Boys and Barry Larkin and Eric Davis and everybody else they had. You know what I mean? They had a hell of a team. So you can't stay on top forever, man. It's just their time to be down. That's it. Dodgers had their plenty of downtime. Now all of a sudden they're, you know, on top for the most part. You know, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. You know, baseball's fun when it gets into the playoffs, because then you have people that aren't even baseball fans watching baseball, and every pitch is magnified, and it's just a different feeling, you know. The Fires are out, Tiff. Both of them are out. All 3 actually are out.
1258 North Mansfield, now code 2, SS63 RD 663.
SD's 11 games back of the second wild card. Stop it. How could you ever think your shit's championship team? Why? Because Manny Machado tells you so? Dude doesn't know nothing about winning. He has never gone anywhere and won anything. Jeremy, thank you so much for the dono, sir. Thank you. And that's real. People try to tell me, well, he's trying to be a leader. Listen to the man talk. He's no leader. He's an arrogant asshole who's trying to pretend that he's a leader. But he ain't no leader. And the quicker the Padres get rid of that dude, the better. I wanted Manny so bad. And I was so happy when the phone lit up and I saw Manny Machado comes to the Dodgers. So happy. And then I saw him play. Then I saw him play every day and watched him not run out balls because he just, man, it's an out. Like, man, they can overthrow plenty of times where they're throwing to first because you're hustling and the ball gets thrown away. Like, come on. And he was just that guy. He was one and done. Nobody liked him in the locker room. They were happy that he was gone. He's a dickhead. You know, and it's sad because he's so talented, dude. Talk about like Bronx Tale, you know, wasted talent's the saddest thing. Psh, you're right there, buddy. Right there. You talk about one dude who should be an MVP, but isn't. He's a dickhead. Nobody will ever change that fucking sentiment. Okay, he's just a dickhead. And he's not a team guy. He's just not a team guy. That's it. He's just a me guy, not a team guy. People like to get mad at me for that, but what? He's been in the league for 8 years now? 8 years and he's won nothing. He's won as many rings as I've won in 8 years. That's fucking real.
Only in the area.
Just letting you know.
Traveling
That's real.
southbound. Pure herd total of 5 shots, nothing else here. Herd code 2, incident 118, RD 1029.
Another shooting, guys. So, yeah.
Suspected Albert Bennett and violent at the McDonald's parking lot. Suspect white, 20 years old, red hair, gray shirt, jeans. Code 2, incident 119, RD 1538.
I mean, there's plenty of arrogant guys out there, but I just realized this, you know, seeing him every day as a Dodger, I realized it. And then it's funny how the Oriole fans would, man, we loved him, but yeah, that's what we dealt with. You know what I mean? He was just a kid. He's a big kid. That's really what he is. It's a big kid. You know? I don't think he knows how to be a leader. Not yet. Not yet. And by that time that happens, I don't think anybody's going to give a fuck. It's going to be the 35-year-old. You know what I mean? Yeah, the helicopter shot's rad, right? She sounded like she was crying. All right, she said vandalism suspect there now. Sounded like she was breaking apart. Hopefully she's okay.
Suspect there now, 11:55 Burbank Boulevard at McDonald's. Suspect is male, white, mid-20 years, wearing a white and gray shirt, blue jean pants. Code 2 incident 1222. Code 2 incident 122, NRD 1538.
What's going on at McDonald's tonight?
Excuse me, bitch.
Da-da-da-da-da. I'm loving it.
Like, what's going on? Like, every 10 minutes now, we got a goddamn McDonald's call? If anybody should be mad and tearing up the place, it should be me, because I paid $4.49 for some goddamn fries.
Earlier now, just hitting vehicles and drive-through window with assist. Additional incident 119.
Now he's driving through the he's in the drive-through, hitting the fucking window with his fists. Yeah, I just don't dig him much at all. Jono! Ozzy Jono, thank you so much. I just don't dig him. There's so many other players that I think are so much more cool and fun to watch. Like a guy like Mookie Betts, who's total class, who's totally just an all-star and in every way, in every facet. You want to start a team tomorrow, I think that would be the guy I'd pick. He's still young enough. He still produces. I think other younger players would look up to him and he would teach them well. I really believe that.
North Coronado Street, see the PR in Unit 301. We'll direct the suspect to Unit 201. Male, black, mid, 35 to 40 years, long ponytail, wearing a white t-shirt. Monogarments traditional. Code 2, incident 125, RD 1181.
And I hate to break it to you because it's not all about a player as an individual, right? But I hate to break it to you because Manny Machado came in 2013 to the league, I'm pretty sure. Mookie Betts came in 2014. Mookie Betts has 3 World Series titles and an MVP. Manny Machado has none of those things. And he's played one more year than Mookie. So that how does that one grab you right there? Quality, thank you so much for extending a Tier 1 subscription through November. Welcome back for some more time.
Welcome.
Thank you, Claude. You rock. So when you really have to break it down individually, because again, it's not all about Mookie winning those rings, right? It was it was Boston, it was LA, right? It was the teams. But you also say to yourself that he was a part of those things. He was a big part of all those championships. He wasn't a dick like David Price, who sat down for the Dodgers all year long and won a ring for not even throwing a baseball one time. Didn't pitch one pitch and got a World Series ring. So he wasn't that. What's up, Mona? How are you? So you need to really look at it in that sense,
Good night, Venus.
Oh, that too, Sippy. I agree. All right, Barb. Have a great night.
Subject, male black, short hair, 24 years, 6 foot 4, thin build. That's going to be the job. This code range 129 or 99
I got another jumper. Man.
Units here, 415 fight at found in Mansfield. Not possible UW suspect there now. Snell code 3, incident 63, RD 645.
Assault with a deadly weapon. Somebody getting fucked up. Did I coat the ball with anything? Nah. I don't want to get too faded. I've been tired. I worked today, and then I came home after working in the morning and then did the show with you guys, the fire show. Then stopped the fire show, did an hour of shipping, getting all that stuff ready. Then got on and did stringers. Then got off stringers, took a 10-minute break, and then got on and did smoke and scan. So yeah, if I start putting toppings on there, I definitely gonna fall asleep, and you guys are gonna be taking pictures of me like this. Oh man, look, he fell asleep. Doing some shit like that. Y'all catch me. Y'all catch me, dog. Yeah. You ain't gonna catch me. And just so you guys know, the jumper is still there hours later. He's still live, as you can see. He's right there. Shout out to First Responders Media. Don't want to show too much. You can go right to their page, First Responders Media, on YouTube. That's First Responders Media, YouTube, Bakersfield, California. Live right now. Go check them out with the exclusive, because I do believe Callie had to take off. So I don't know if there's any of the other stringers there out there tonight. But yeah. Yeah. What's up, Andy? How are you? What's up, little Ripper? Nah, I ain't passing out, Drew. That ain't happening. Yeah, well, I gotta sleep at some point.
South Pacific Avenue, suspect Hispanic, 30 years, long black or brown hair, wearing a black t-shirt. Short to the PR with a stick. It's code 20136 RD 565.
Got him with a stick? Oh, shit. Got a stick fight. You remember stick fights when you were a kid?
Beat him with sticks.
No, but I remember spork fights. You guys remember spork fights? You know, the little forks. You know, spoon fork sporks. Like, I remember those in the cafeteria. Like, the first one, you know, you gotta, like, knock the little prongs off. You know, like, like, the teeth off the fork. Whoever knocked all the teeth off first was the winner. Sporks are deadly. Yeah, I don't use his feeds, Stray Cat. But thank you. I appreciate you letting me know.
Apartment 204, suspect is at the front door, female black. 19 years, wearing a black sweater, blue jeans.
L.A. Kush Cake? No, I don't think so, Justin. I have not. I have not tried that. I have tried L.A. Kush's stuff. Absolutely, I have through Adam. Because that's Adam's... I don't know how it quite works. I think they grow for Adam stuff, like Adam strain his LOG, but don't quote me on that. They may just sell it for him. I don't know, but yeah, I've tried plenty of that stuff, and that was a long time ago. I haven't had any LA Kush in a while. Oh man, Linko, let's go! Thank you for the 100 balls, Linko. Let's go. Let's go, Linko. Thanks, buddy. Much appreciated. Oh, yeah. That one woke me up. Let's go. Well, I mean, when we were kids, we used to have spork fights in school, you know? It's fun stuff. You know, we had boring lives. I didn't live an exciting life as a kid. I don't live an exciting life now. You know what I mean? I can't lie. I can't lie. Did I get the stream deck fixed? No. What I did was I just took it all up, you know, like apart, and then you kind of like reconnected it all. And knock on wood, it's working decently right now. So yeah, it just could be connections, because you got to remember, Stinks is always up here biting on these wires and pulling on them, and that's just when we see him. I mean, what's he doing when I'm not home? I leave the door open. He comes in here. Because I can tell you. Like I told you, when the lights are off in here, he's on that tower. Okay? He likes the tower when there's no lights on it, but when the lights are on, he's out of here. Like right now, I don't see him. Oh, he's asleep down here. He's underneath the table in the dark. And I want to tell you, there's like a sliver of shadow, okay, underneath this table, and he's right, and I mean every inch in that sliver of shadow right now, where his head is completely in the darkest point in the corner. He just doesn't like the light. It's, you know, there's 6 lights in here, including 2 key lights. So it's a lot. It gets too bright for him. You know.
Unit 8-4 with Compton. We're at 245 containment.
Shawty, thank you so much for the down out. Lincoln and I love Portland. Andy, welcome to the room. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Shawnee. You're so awesome. Yeah, we'll get another one going. We'll smoke one right now. I know I'm lagging tonight. Sorry, guys. Try to catch up. Thank you, Shawnee. Thank you, Linga.
Affirmative. Compton on 8-4 for 245 containment.
All right. So they're asking for assault with a deadly weapon suspect on a containment. They need a doggy there, guys. I got a big forehead. Oh. Wow. It's like that. It's like make it look giant. It's not that big, though.
Calling on texting PR. Co-transident 155 and RD974.
Dude, look at my Ed Grimley haircut right now. I'm straight Ed Grimley right now. What's the do you see the alfalfa in the back? What's going on there? It's like Ed Grimley up front with alfalfa out back. Fuck's going on? Shit's pretty awesome. That's more awesome. That's even more awesome. That's even more awesome. Overdose. It's cowlick. That's right. My cowlick. Nah, that's called a hat hair. He's wearing a hat too long, too much. Emo Damon, fuck yeah.
3 or 4 dudes took off in the vehicle. Took about 25 minutes for the containment to get set up. Containment still isn't set up how it should be right now. We do have deputies on 4 corners, but it's a pretty big area break.
All right, so helicopter says they got it all set up in their containment, but
We may or may not have one of the suspects inside of a house right now. Deputies are still making contact with the informant.
all right, so we'll see. Got the house surrounded, although it took a while for them to get the containment set. So they may have somebody outside of the containment, unfortunately.
San Vicente and Mine.
You like my mullet, my fucking Kentucky waterfall? I'm gonna grow a Kentucky waterfall, like one of them sweet ones in Australia that they had, like that guy with the sweet lion mane. Like, dude, that thing was regal. That thing was majestic. That was a thing of beauty. Like, it's almost like a hawk. You know how you're just cruising out throughout your day, and all of a sudden you just see a hawk in the air, and you have to just stop and just look at it in all its glory. Like, that was that for me. Like, I saw it and I was just like dumbfounded. Like, if I could grow a Kentucky waterfall right now, I think I would. I think I can, to be honest. I don't know how sweet it'll look up top, but fucking back will be sweet. I love it. You didn't miss nothing. Just talk about my Kentucky waterfall dreams. One day. One day I shall have a Kentucky waterfall once again. And thank you guys for putting me up on the term. Never knew about a Kentucky waterfall. You know? No. You're talking about rat tails. No. Apparently, like, mullets are, like, big again. Like, not only here, but in Australia, too. Like, you know, because I see people bailing mullets all of a sudden again. You know, and we were watching some of the protests there in Australia, and there was a couple guys out there that has a real, even a chick that had a pretty sweet one, too. So they're getting worldwide and big once again. Now, I don't know if it's like they're just not televised and they've already been worldwide and big forever. They just weren't publicized, but shout out to the comeback. Burglary.
2061 West Avenue J8. 2061 West Avenue J8 at West Side Mini Storage. Further to follow, text 7. Air Unit 1.
All right, West Side Mini Storage. West Side Mini Storage. Oh, yeah.
Second Lancaster Unit 3.
Oh, yeah, you missed Damon's cowlick. You did miss that. What do I got in the jar? This is some the Pure Kush crossed with banana pie. Yeah, I just switched up some of the flavors just because remember we were smoking the gelato. The gelato last time, and I just don't want to like smoke all of it up. I'd rather flip the script a little and have, you know, kind of go through the flavors a little more evenly so you don't get tired of it, you know what I mean? And I usually always buy more Kush than anything because that's what I smoke more of. No, it's not Dr. Green Thumb stuff. No, this is Earl Hill. Earl Hill. The mullet never left Australia, Scott. No, not a free waterfall. A Kentucky waterfall. Portland waterfall. So you guys have them up there too, pretty sick, Andy. You see some guys up there with And chicks. There, I mean, I seen some chicks up there. That's some pretty nice ones too. Like I said, I can't even lie. They were pretty stylish. Post time. Post time. You know what that sound means, guys. Post time. Round three coming up. Get your joint rolled, your vaporizer ready, your bowl pack, your drink made, your dab rig going, and your blunt roll, because we gonna get some Alaskan thunder fuck. I haven't heard of that stuff in a while. Well, hopefully you're enjoying it, Mac. You know, I haven't seen that in a while, but I do remember the Alaskan thunderfuck. Alright, you're just breaking up too much.
For units in 235, 235, possible AEW just occurred.
Salt.
315 North Mountain View, 315 North Mountain View. Male advised he was stabbed. A possible 911 abuser. Monitor comes for additional code 3 incident 174, RD 236.
Okay, so you have a possible assault with a deadly weapon call, but the guy's a 911 abuser. So that means he's somebody that calls 911 frequently and causes trouble, and it's usually not what he ever says it is. So you know, the kid that cried wolf. So now he's saying he's stabbed and they need someone to come over. And see, they have to come over. They can't not come over, even though he might have called them 3-4 times today. So there you go. More wasted time and taxpayer money for this ding-dong who keeps calling 911. And some grandmother could be dying of a heart attack because they can't get over there in time because they're busy looking for this asshole and his fake ass. Sad. I should really throw the book at people that do that shit. Just say, same with like the swatters, and they do it now. But those things, those are more serious than people think. You know what I mean? You think it's just fucking around, but that's, you know, you're taking away that ambulance from somebody who may really need it, including your own relative. You know what I mean? Your own, not yours, but that person's relative. They don't realize that their own grandmother could be dying. Need that ambulance. And nope, they're busy. They got to get there in a little bit longer, thanks to you. Makes sense, you motherfucker. You motherfuckers. Yeah. All right. What are we? 3? Yeah, 3. All right, guys. Without any further ado, it's time for
round 3.
That's it. This
is bullshit. It's like Cypress Hill concert in here.
Hello, Dr. Green Thumb. Paging Dr. Green Thumb.
I've got a date with Mary Jane.
Where's the bong?
Alex, you forgot smoking lamp.
Let's go, y'all.
Smoke.
Was this expensive piece?
Suspect there now, 1325 North Sierra Avenida. Suspects now in the lobby, male black, dark complexion, more black shirt. Scotia's at 187. Avenue in Unit 309. Suspect's ex-boyfriend, male white, 35 years, wearing a black beanie. No further description. Code 2, incident 188 RD 269.
Got the hat trailers right. Man, it tastes so good. It's crazy how, like, when you hit it, you're tasting one flavor, but when the smoke's coming out, you taste another flavor. So it's really, really tasty. It's like you actually want to taste the smoke coming out.
By the U-Haul truck, suspect now white, tattoos on arms, wearing an orange shirt, black sweatpants, no shoes. Suspect number 2 is on the black, wearing a black and blue corduroy jacket, U.S. polo shirt, and blue shoes. with a big speaker was last seen on Los Angeles towards 8th Street. It's code 77190RD176.
Yeah, it's been a decent night. It was a crazy night for fires, but it was windy. So when that wind kicks up, you get the fires. Next call.
Virginia Shore 390 man is now assistant holding a 390 man. 2020 Wilshire Boulevard.
Intoxicated.
Code 3 instead 103 RD246. Grant for you to respond. Identify.
Intoxicated male.
Building 6, unit 306. See her unknown person knock on her door, appears locked in the bathroom. Go Tuesday 192 RD730.
You let the XL linger. Yeah, I mean everybody has their own styles, That's why I don't see the point of smoking blunts either. It's like you're ruining that taste. Tasting more of that tobacco than you are the weed. And then it's shitty tobacco. They ain't using good tobacco for those fucking blunts. So I don't know. I don't get it. But again, to each their own. If that's what you like, be my guest. Be my guest. Clown or clone? Definitely clone over the clown. Clones over clowns. Not that I have anything against clowns, but even as a kid, I was never really much for clowns. If anything, when I went to the circus, I liked the animals. It's like watching the animals and shit. The trapeze act's pretty trippy, too. The dude shoot himself in the cannon with the cannon. Boom! That was always pretty wild. All that kind of fun stuff. I don't think they have too many circuses anymore. Get a lot of the animal groups. PETA. They'll come down and talk shit to the circus. About having the elephants and the lions and the tigers in there and stuff. So, you rode an elephant? Oh, that's dope. Must be so high up. Slow but high. Oh man, Linko, thank you for the huge dono. Let's go. Thanks, Linko. Thank you, Linko. You rock, sir. Let's get high. I know I'm in lagging tonight, but it's just because I'm still getting back in the mix. And yeah. But it's been a good day, man. I feel like I accomplished a lot. Got all the shirts ready for the most part, except for the few that were ordered now.
Just left 8038 Van Nuys Boulevard from the church parking lot. Suspect is a male Hispanic, wearing a blue plaid jacket with gray hood over a white shirt, black basketball shorts, last seen on a BMX bicycle in the alley. Behind the Burger King, with the used bodily force, properly taken as U.S. currency. Code 2 incident 199, RD 1995.
I don't come down to Burger King and tell you how to do your job.
Yeah, it's my only Burger King job. That's sad. This motherfucker's on a BMX bike robbing somebody in a church parking lot. I mean, who the fuck's in a church parking lot at 1 o'clock? Who's walking around at 1 o'clock in the morning in the church parking lot? And that's why you're getting robbed by a motherfucker on a BMX bike. Ah, man. John's so funny. Just says, John sent you $5. John, eat a dick. Fucking John. Makes me laugh. You only roll for sharing? Yeah, I don't share joints anymore, Groove. I mean, if somebody's with me and they want to smoke and they don't happen to have weed, I'll be glad to give them a little bit of weed and a paper and a tip, and there you go. Have at it. Roll your own. And I'll roll my own. And then we'll be good. But I don't pass joints anymore. It's been probably 2-3 years, man, since I seriously passed a joint. I can't remember the last time I really did. And if the last time I could seriously remember doing anything like that was passing a blunt, only because the blunts were crazy. Like I showed you the rocket launcher blunt. that was 5 pounds. A 5-pound blunt. I mean, if you're gonna hit a 5-pound blunt, if you're seeing a 5-pound blunt getting hit, you're gonna probably want to hit it just to say you hit it, and that's kind of shit. You know what I mean? That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Other than that, I can't remember the last time I've actually rolled a joint and actually passed it and said, "Here you go." Even like at a concert, I know better. I know I've been to enough concerts. I'm rolling 5. For when the stage goes off, and I'm going to have each one of them in a separate tube so I can enjoy myself. And someone may see it and smell it, and then they want it. So here, dog, just you guys pass that shit around your circle. There you go. And that's how I do it. I always have extra. Because that's how it works, People smell it, and, and that's just how it works. Just how it works. It's just how it works, man. Yeah. So the weed, the raw weed, and the weed being burnt just attracts so many people. So, and you have a lot of vultures out there. Everybody wants to smoke the weed, but nobody wants to buy the weed. For real though. And in this day and age, like, I'll give you a pass a while back, because back in the day, if you didn't know the right people, couldn't just find it and get it. And if you did, it was usually shit. But now,
Repeat your call to code 3. The pair believes suspect is trying to get in. Hears noises from the front door. She's locked in the bathroom. Additional incident 192.
But now I can't even give you a pass anymore, because now in this day and age, weed is more readily available than it ever has. You can literally go down any street in Southern California and find either a rogue dispensary or a legit dispensary. Okay, and not to mention, because of that factor, weed's cheaper than it ever has been. Okay, in that sense, even if on the black market, because a lot of people have gone to the dispensary, so now the black market guys have lowered their prices for the most part. So I'm just telling you, yeah, that's my outlook on it. Like, there's no excuse anymore. Okay, anybody who's over the age of 18 or whatever it is, 21, I guess, you can go in there and grab yourself whatever you need, as long as you got $10. That's it.
No evidence of trouble.
You know what I mean, Vern? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In that sense, just go to the store. I mean, there's a lot of people who still don't go to stores. I don't go in any stores. I tell you all the time. The only time I go to dispensaries is with B. And we're at his store because he's busy doing something, and I'm across looking at everything. He's busy working.
Child 7231 Vassar Avenue, correctional missing juvenile. Subject lasting at 20-30 hours. Male, high, 13 years. Honor comes for additional code 2 incident 210 RD 2136.
Thanks, Paul. Yeah, so I'll just go, while I don't want to sit there and listen to what they're talking about, so I'll go walk around the dispensary. Let me see what's new. Let me see the new flavors, and then he'll come out and come get me, and then, they'll ask me, hey, what are you looking at? Oh, I'm looking at the cotton candy and the blueberry pie. All right, man, get him 2 eighths of that. So then they come out and give us a couple eighths, and Be Real and I go and leave and enjoy and try it. That's how it usually works, to be honest. So wait, are they throwing gang signs while they're tagging? So yeah, that's how it works for me. Other than that, I'm never in it. You won't catch me at a dispensary. There's really no reason for me to be there.
For B15, no, it's not to you. No, it's a trouble.
Yeah, Professor, yeah, there's a lot of illegal grows out here. And they just busted another huge one. And that's the problem. Like, we're going through such a drought, and you have these illegal grows setting up that are stealing water and power. So I'm all for them getting knocked out in that sense, because they're just the legal ones, not the legal ones. My friends that do it legally had to go and jump through a million hoops to be able to do what they're doing right now, legally. So I feel like everybody else should have to do the same. And if you don't, then fuck you. It's kind of like the same with immigration. Okay, who are you? There's lots of people in line already, so who are you to just go right ahead of everybody? I can't stand it when somebody is like a line cutter. You want to cut the line? I'll be the first. Hey, Jack, I've been waiting here too, motherfucker. You get behind me, motherfucker. We're all here waiting. Okay, and that's the same thing. It's the way I look at it. So, that's just my thoughts. Those are my thoughts. But back to the original point, because I got off course there. Back to the original point. The original point is there's no reason to be passing joints.
7 West 8th Street at the Golden Gopher Bar. It's code 2 incident 223 RD162.
The Golden Gopher? They must be from Minnesota. They just gotta be. Come on. They gotta be.
Main Street, code 2 incident 221 RD154.
That is. It was my deep thought. I'm just saying, to me, it's more civilized too.
Subject was lasting 20-30 hours. Male, tie, 13 years, date of depression, wearing a long sleeve black shirt. Subject's on an electric bike and has a backpack. Additional incident 210.
It's just more civilized. You know what I mean? Really, really is in that sense. I mean, I wouldn't ask you for a sip of your water or your fucking a bite off your taco or a hit off your cigarette. So why ask me for my joint? And I get it. In the 60s, it was a communal thing. But the reason it was that is because a lot of those people that were blazing didn't have a whole lot of cash. So they'd each throw in $1 or less to go get themselves a little lid. And they'd share it. But we're past those days. That's kind of my point. You know what I mean? You evolve. What's up, Dark Angel? How are you? And again, I'm not saying you need to do as I say, ever. I'm just saying that's just how I am. I mean, you have Bogarts, and I'm trying to get away from the Bogart. In a sense, I just told you, I would even roll the Bogart a joint to not have to deal with the Bogart fucking with my joint, if that makes sense. That way I can do what I like. You do what you do. You know what I mean? That's my outlook. What's up, Josh? Yeah, we're about to get into what? Round 4? I think it's 4. I'd have to ask the room. I think it's 4. Round 4. I've been lagging. But you still watching me, aren't you, Realm? I ain't watching you. That's the goddamn shit. You want some facts for you? That's a fact. That's a fact, Jack. All right. Is it 5? No. Is it 5? They're saying 4 in Twitch. Is it 5? Could be 5. I don't know. You guys know more. You guys know more. Oops, I'm still watching baseball cards over here. Look at him. Still. Just so you know, this whole time, this dude's still been ripping packs open. Just so you know, it's like a machine. He's like a machine. He just doesn't see how he even rips the packs and he holds all the pack wrappers in one, and then stuffs them in the box. Just to show you really quickly, it's 5. Okay. See, he stuffs them in the box. This dude's trash can must be insane. Like, he must fill up an entire rolling trash can to himself with just the wrappers for these cards. He's got let's see. Congratulations, Dawn of Glory autograph. Ed Howard of the Cubs. The next big prospect for the Cubs that should be coming up. Him and Brennan Davis. Ooh. Wilman Diaz. Of course, he has to hit the Dodger in my fucking face. It's all right, though. I got a Wilman Diaz auto. I got that card right there. So So you can't get me too jelly right now. Now, if it was a refractor, color auto, would have been pissed.
Street, Unit A.
Nick Patino.
Suspect,
That kid's good.
son,
Kristen
male,
Hernandez.
23 years.
Ooh.
Comments for additional. Code 2, incident 237, RD 1394.
Cubs are crushing right now, and the Dodgers. Whoever had the Cubs and Dodgers are crushing. That was a good box. That Wilman Diaz card that he hit, the autograph, probably $400 raw right there. You got $400 for that card. And that box was $200. So you got all the other shit left over plus the other auto. So that was a good box. I hop onto live breaks. I don't do a ton of them, Unicorn, but I definitely do live breaks. I think, it's fun. It's you just don't do too much because it's really gambling in a sense. So you have fun with it because opening packs are a part of the hobby. If nobody opened packs, the hobby would die because then cards would not be unearthed. The card companies would go under because nobody's buying the product. And all you would have is the product that's unearthed up until the time people stopped opening packs. You know what I'm saying? So, and cards are, it's just such a it's a multi-billion dollar industry now, cards. These are tops. This is Bowman brand tops. These are all basically, this is a product for players that are in the minor leagues for the most part. You'll see Tatis, you'll see Mike Trout in here, but they're just little like filler cards. You're looking for, these are guys that are 3-4 years away from the league. Okay? And they're worth thousands of dollars right now. 3 years out. They may never even play baseball ever in the major leagues. Like the guy he hit there on the back, that bottom card, Luis Rodriguez. He's pretty much the biggest Dodger prospect right now and the one that everybody's chasing in the product. Okay, that one right there on the very bottom, I can see it. I can see his name. And it's funny, that kid reminds me so much of Manny Machado. Like when you look at him, just his face, he has a little goatee just like Manny used to do when Manny was a little younger. Just reminds me. And see, he jams through the packs like that and then shuffles fast through them to get through them because again, he might open 200 of those boxes in one night. After a while, you get tired of it. I mean, look, he's married. He's got a wedding ring. His wife wants to see him too. See, there you go. Edward Key Fernandez. See, now somebody you've never heard of. It's probably in a single A. 18-year-old player right there. But if he ends up being the next at Ronald Acuna, bang. 10 grand. And I can tell you, I think the Mike Trout first Bowman like this, the 1/1, sold for $3.5 million. One card of Mike Trout. It was the 1/1, only one in the world. But, yeah, we're still going. Getting ready for this ball. I think it's round 5, they said. So, yeah, this, cards is a big game, man. And when you go in here, it's not many kids. Like, it's doctors, it's lawyers, it's people have a lot of money that want to have fun and diversify a little bit and love sports. So they buy cards and they sell them. Some of them hoard them. Some of them send them all to a consignment place, and the consignment guy sells everything and takes 20%. So they're just, in that sense, just hoping to hit big cards to make money back, if that makes any sense. All right, guys. Time for
Round 5.
That's right. Round 5.
But I'm gonna get you high today. Puff, give. Puff, give.
And this was for the scavengers.
You didn't put in on this, man.
See? You didn't put in on this, man. You get that job, scavengers? That's what we're talking about right there. We're talking about that right there.
Yo. This is the shit.
the duchy, my friends.
I see you are very much liking to explore STDs also, my friend. That shit on your lip got some shit on his lip, dog.
He said, that shit on your lip got some shit on his lip, dog. Oh, man. That shit is great. That shit is great. I love that drop. Some of the new drops are fun, man. All right, here we go. Last box. Gabriel Rodriguez, Cleveland. He's a pretty good player. George Feliz. Or Jorge. Could be. Jorge Feliz. I think it's George. Hassan Kim. Max Myers. Aldo Ramirez. Nobody good so far. Jeremy Pena, but this box has been dog shit. Oof. Boy, that is a dog shit box. See, if we were in the chat room right now, all these dudes would be complaining like, God, thank God that dog shit is over. They give Brian shit. They like to give him, they like to be mean to him, but he takes it in great stride. He knows how to play with them. You know, because you have the same guys coming over and over. And, of course, everybody wants to get big cards every time. So it's fun, dude. It's a community thing, you know. It's fun. As much as you shouldn't do it all the time, it can be fun, you know. Let's see, now I'll go back and do a quick recap and show you all the colored cards that he hit. You know, as you can see, there are color variations. You can see speckled ones and shimmers and refractors and purple refractors and cracked ice and atomics. So it's cool. Problem is to me, I think they make too many parallels. They make too many versions. And the reason they do that is because every version more they make, it means they can print more boxes. Right? So, yeah. And then that means you're watering down the product by printing too much. But if you notice, some of these cards are also printed with stamped number, like that one. Saw it said 22 of 25. See, so there's only 25 of them in the world. That was the number 22 of them. See, there's 499. And so, see, that's how you kind of get around it. But even they have made 10 different versions. See, blue autos and regular autos and purple auto and black auto and red auto. And so gets kind of, there's the big hit right there. Christian Hernandez, biggest Cubs player at the moment. That everybody's got a boner over.
I got a boner.
Shit, that ain't free. No. Each team is different. You know, like the Dodgers in a break like that, to buy the Dodgers is probably $400. And you get every Dodger card in 12 boxes. It's all yours. So you hope that you hit a big card. Because again, you could hit that Luis Rodriguez kid. You get like an orange auto of his, they're like $6,000, selling at $6,000. Not even graded, just raw on eBay. So, you know, think about it. You go in there and you spend $400 for the Dodgers, and all of a sudden you sell one card for $6,000, plus you got a stack of other cards left over that are $5 and $10 and $20 a pop. So, it can be a cost. Something where you can make some money, but it also can be costly. Because remember, just as much as you could get great cards, you might get nothing. You might spend $400 and get not one autograph and just a couple cards that you could have got for $60. You know what I mean? So it works both ways. Works both ways, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the helicopter we go. You could put them in your spikes. In your bike spokes, but I guarantee you, if any of you had any good cards in there, you're probably fucking crying because you could have bought a fucking car with your cards, and we're talking a nice car, like Lamborghini car. What's up, mate?
Use your cell phone. Female on the line 916 disconnected. No callback available. Could visit 259 RD 1834.
Well, what it is, meow, it's computer packed. Now, there are some products that are hand packed, but it's only stuff that's very limited. They make this stuff called National Treasures every year, and every card is numbered in the box. There's only 10 cards in each box. Each box is one pack. And I want to say a box of National Treasures football this year is $4,000 a box. So that's $400 a card. So yeah. But if you hit a Justin Herbert, shit, Justin Herbert's probably wow, Linko, thank you, sir. You rock, Linko. Justin Herbert rookie. I mean, we could look on eBay right now, but if I had to guess, a Justin Herbert rookie is $50,000, $50,000. So yeah. Justin Herbert's a big one. Thank you so much, Linko. You rock. Thank you, Linko. That was another big dono, sir. Yeah, so, I mean, you got to remember some of these cards, and think about this. Like, you know, you had a Luka card that sold this year for almost $4 million, a little over $4 million, I think it was. So, you know, you say to yourself that it's not about having cards that are old anymore. It's more about the rarity and who it is, in a sense. But I want to show you really quick. Hold on.
31, domestic violence, restraining order violation, 3315 Montclair Street, 3315 Montclair Street. Suspect is ex-boyfriend, male, white, 24 years, 6'4", 180 to 190, brown hair with blonde highlights. Hair is to the bottom of neck, green hazel eyes, has feather tattoos and initials on ring fingers. Suspect texting PR, he's going person. He's responding to her location. It's located at 262 and RD 314.
Well, I was a little off, guys. I was just a little bit off. All right, one sold on August 19th. This one's graded for $100,000. Okay, so you buy the box for $4,000 in hopes you hit one of these cards. Here's one that sold at $60,000. Here's one that sold at $45K. Here's one that did $36,500, and this is September of this year. September 28th of this year. July, one sold in July for $35,000. Yeah, this is the quarterback for the Chargers. This is 2 years into the league. See what I mean? Like, you could just, I mean, look, here's another one, $29,000, $70. Crazy, right? I mean, look, we'll go all the way down. Let's just go all the way. Look. See, here's a case, okay, which is 4 boxes. 4 boxes sold for $14,400, and that was in August. Okay, for 4 boxes. Okay, so that's a little less. I remember I told you it was $4,000 a box, $16,000 for the case would have been. So, but again, that's an older price now too. So you can see the fluctuation usually in wax pretty quickly. Because as people buy it up and rip it, it disappears and they never make it again. So good luck ever getting it. Do you understand? So then people buy the boxes too to not open them, to sell them later on down the line for lots more. I mean, look, dude, there's all these. Look, here's one that, like, there's one box. See, here's one box, 21 bids. Sold for $3,800 for one box. That's 10 cards, like I said. It's crazy. You know, and I don't even know what Luka rookie year's shit goes for. That's really, hold on. I almost want to see. Just really quickly, hold on. This ought to be a good fucking laugh. Ooh. Oh, shit. But that's not, hold on, that's not the National Treasures. Hold on, did I put in? Why is Prism coming out? Because he should be more, hold on, let me just do this. I don't know, it should be the other way, but whatever.
Highland Avenue, Sunset Boulevard for
Huh.
275 or 645.
That's weird. It should be That's weird. Because it should. I was wondering if that other sale would come up, but I guess not. It ended recently. Let's see. Oh, we got a chase. We got us a chase, y'all. $22,000 though, ain't bad for a Luca, and that's not even National Treasures. See what I mean? It's pretty crazy, guys. The prices for cards, you know. Shit ain't no joke.
Hey, be advised, I'm on a 1022 the pursuit.
Come
Lost
on.
vehicle, last seen going either northbound or southbound
Fuck.
on Willowbrook from Warren.
He lost the Nissan. Damn it. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, Bo rookies are $2,500. If you want a Bo Jackson rookie, they're pretty pricey too, man. They are quite pricey. They are no joke. I mean, cards in general are just super expensive, you know. You know, they're just of course it depends on what the player we're talking about, but yeah, there's just you'd be some, and that's what's funny about the Bowman, because you're not talking about established players. You're talking about guys that may never ever play in the league. So to be that far ahead of the curve is crazy, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's the fun about it, though. And you know, the reason I like the Dodgers, because of course I'm a Dodger fan, but you look at the Dodgers as a whole, their farm system is fantastic. So here's a couple Lucas. Let me show you guys really quickly. I just found a couple that I was looking for. These fools they're for sale. They're not sold, but look. $250,000. 200,000. Crazy, right? It's nuts. It's just nuts. Go back to the heli. And even for the $250,000, you got 25 people watching. But I guess people are just watching it to see whether or not it'll sell, but I doubt it. He's asking too much, but it's a fucking purdy card. And if you could teleport yourself back to 2018, okay, the day this shit came out, you could have went around and bought a ton of Lucas all day long. Cheap. 20 bucks to $100 all day long. You want this guy? Who's this guy? Sure you want him? Who is this guy? All right. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden he just becomes who he is, and he's almost the face of the NBA in a sense, and the card prices absolutely explode, and then you have millionaires and billionaires getting in there and buying his cards. Not to mention players. Now you have players buying their own cards as well. They're getting into the game themselves because they've realized, some of them trying to corner the market on their own cards. Like, seriously buying up all their own shit. So that way, if you want any of their shit, well, good luck. You got to deal with me. I got them all. Like, what do they care? Some of these people make so much crazy money, you know? Well, I mean, there's hot rookies in football, too. Shit. Pat Mahomes, there's a Pat Mahomes card that sold at $1 million. I mean, shit. I mean, don't trip. I'd say it's harder in hockey, but even in hockey, don't trip. I mean, Connor McDavid in, 2015, I think Connor came up? 2016, 2015? Shit. Connor McDavid rookies are $25,000 for Connor McDavid from the Cup. Michael Phillips, thank you for the dodo. Don't trip. It ain't just that.
Savannah, accessory vehicles, a black or dark green possible SUV with no rear plates located on the frontal. Made a right turn on Camaros 20 minutes ago. Suspect male, possibly Hispanic, bold with the flashlight, exits vehicle, checks car doors. Possibly still in the area. Go to incident 289 or D467.
But I do get what you're saying, Dave, the comparison between those two sports. You know, there is I do get what you're saying, you know. You know, and you do have a lot of basketball fans, too. You know, and that's the thing is you're watching. Most people are watching the March Madness and stuff, so you're watching these kids come up. You know who's good. You don't even have to be a card collector. You know what I mean? You could be in your office pool and be seeing that shit. Difference with baseball is most people aren't watching the minors. You may hear some story on the local kid that's fucking 17 who's already been drafted by the Yankees because he's so good, straight out of high school. And then he gets lost. You never hear about him again. He's just somewhere in the farm system. You know what I mean? Some teams are, you know, better than others at drafting, just like in any other sport. And some teams seem to get rid of their draft picks a whole lot. You know, Dodgers, they're wishy-washy in that sense. They're great. I think the best when it comes to the farm system. But I also think that there's a lot of times where they'll find somebody like, you know, Gavin Lux, and they just will hold him. I don't care who you're giving me. I don't want it. I'm keeping him. You're not getting this guy. You can have everybody else, but you're not getting this guy. But they've traded away some good ones. You know, they just did the Keibert Ruiz. He was the latest to go, who had a good season now with Washington. So that's how the game goes. Fortunately, it's a business and not a sport. You'll take Lux. He's really starting to play well. You wish you had a Trout rookie? Same with me. I don't have a Trout rookie. I have a second-year Trout refractor. That I do have. It just came back a mint 9 from PSA. The thing about Trout is crazy because the dude's played 3 playoff games in his entire career. Well, how long has he been in the league now? 11 seasons? 11 years he's played 3 playoff games. Now, I can't knock him for that because he is the greatest baseball player. He really, right now, in our time, I really do. All around baseball player, he is that guy if he's healthy, and he usually is healthy. He's not a guy who's very injury prone. He's injured this year, but he's not a very injury prone guy. He's usually a stable guy, hits well, great glove. He does it all. He does it all. I would take him in a minute on my team. In a fucking heartbeat. And he's quiet. He's a leader. You don't hear about him getting in shit.
Security in front of 8384 West 3rd Street. 296 RD 722.
His problem is he's on a team that has no pitching. Ever. And that's for real. Will non-fungible tokens overtake trading card industry? Josie, I mean, people love NFTs now. Josie, thank you so much. I think that it's growing in you know, with Top Shot and everything else. It's growing every year.
Camera movement dispute 6028 Cadillac Avenue is now on 80W domestic violence. Suspect there now 6028 Cadillac Avenue. Suspect is a female, black, 20 years, armed with a stick. Code 3 incident 284 and RD 782.
Another person with a stick. Now, as far as it completely taking over the industry, I don't know. But then I also say to myself, the people that are doing it are the younger kids. The older folks like myself want something more tangible. We want to feel it, touch it, smell it in the room. You know, you can smell it when you open the door, the smell of cardboard in the air. Some people don't care. They'll have it stored on a cloud and on some device so they can just stare at it and then trade them. So that might be the way it goes. I mean, I also say to myself, well, what about ripping packs? Well, think about it. I just showed you. There was a guy who's literally ripping boxes open, packs open for you, and then sending you the cards. And you're like, well, wait a minute. Isn't the whole point to do it? Well, yes, but you might not be able to find that product, especially in that quantity. And that's That's what he's got you there in that sense. And people do it because it's kind of fun too. A lot of these guys, like I said, they're lawyers. They're busy writing up a case, and on one fucking screen, they're busy watching the Yankees. They bought the Yankees in 10 straight breaks. They're, come on, Yankees. While they're writing up the next fucking lawsuit. So, yeah, man. Yeah, Dave, I mean, that's always a thing, too. I think it's, I don't know. I just, to me, I like tangible items. And I think in that sense, it'll be hard to replace the hobby. But who knows what the future holds in 50 years. Baseball cards have been around for over 100. Right now, they've been around for over 100 years. Baseball cards. Okay, so I don't think they're going away anytime soon. But yes, they may change because they're changing now. Everything evolves, and they're evolving in NFTs and other things like it. They're also doing blockchain. So now, when I showed you that box for $4,000,
Washington Boulevard has a payphone, female wearing a blue jacket, red shirt, red pants, one blue shoes, Justin Mel Black, 50s, thin build, 185 pounds, blue shirt, gray shorts, code 2 incident 323 and RD 1313.
they'll do blockchain cards. So it'll be like a little. Remember where I showed you the one that said, "Congratulations, you got the autograph"? Be just like that. Or say you got a, congratulations, you got a blockchain autograph of Damon Heller. One of one. It's the only one that exists. You know what I mean? And then you go on their website and it's a picture and you can download it and you can sell it and do all those kinds of things. And it's kind of cool. So that is definitely one part of the industry that's changed as well. All you tech savvy people, you obviously know what's going on with that. So it's basically like, an NFT that you can sell. You know what I mean? It's a card that's basically a digital version of a card that you can trade. So, yeah. To me, I still don't dig it. I just, like I said, I'm old. I'm old. We love you too, Link. Are you out of here? Hopefully not. You always outlast me. So I don't know. I mean, that's just my thoughts on the deal. I mean, something's groundbreaking is about to happen in 5 years in the industry. And that's the company Fanatics is about to buy Topps and possibly Panini. And if that happens, that's going to change everything because those are the two biggest companies. They're the only two besides Leaf. And nobody really gives a fuck about Leaf, to be honest. So that's big because Panini in 5 years is going to lose their monopoly on the licensing. So that way anybody can license cards. And I think Fanatics, the company Fanatics that you buy shoes and apparel from, they've been selling cards. So they're already talking about acquiring Panini and possibly Upper Deck. You think Upper Deck? I mean, Topps, rather. I mean, it could be Upper Deck, too, but I think it'd be foolish to acquire Upper Deck. I love Upper Deck. They follow me on Twitter. Shout out to Upper Deck. I mean, since 1989, I've been collecting their cards, but I think as a business move, you'd want Panini. Because Panini owns the rights to basketball. It owns the rights to football. And it owns the rights to, the football, basketball, and the UFC and the WNBA. So all that is all licensed by them. Baseball is done by Topps. And, so football and basketball and all the other non-sport or, WNBA, UFC, those kinds of things, they'll all be done by Panini. So, big money there. You're talking billions of dollars, billions at stake. I know you guys think, this is not that much money. It's billions. Like, you're talking $3 million a day business.
1033 Laxmi, 1033 Laxmi is the back house. Suspect is the boyfriend. While on the line,
Upper Deck makes golf.
In progress, code 3 incident 328 RD 517.
Upper Deck makes golf cards. I don't know if they're still making any golf cards, but I know, like, you know, if you want a Tiger Woods rookie, they're Upper Deck. Everybody wants the Upper Deck card. So, and back in the day, Donruss made them. Nobody gave a fuck about them. And now everybody makes, like, you know, like tennis. They're making tennis cards. I hit a Serena Williams rookie the other day, which was kind of cool, actually. Never had a tennis card in my life. Ozzy Jono, thank you. Thank you, Jono. Yeah, it's so diverse, you know. You got so many people collecting so many different things now. Someone put up, I retweeted on my Twitter today. Some guy was saying I think he spent $1,400 on a case of 12 boxes.
And Sunny's Ventura and Sunny's suspect is a black Escalade following PR in a white Camry. Unknown suspect in the passenger seat pointed a gun at the PR. Stand by for additional completion 332 and RD 989.
So that's what it was. I think he spent like $1,600 on a 20-box case of Formula One Topps, which is, you know, race car driving, Formula One. And it's the first year that Topps put out the cards, and it was this year. And all of a sudden, that same case now is like $16,000. Something like that. It's just stupid. So he made 10x his money, and he was talking about paying off his van. You know, he still owed money on his van. So he bought this case for a little bit of money, held on to it for less than a year, went up 10x. There's not too many things you could do that are legal that you can do that on. Even with the stock market. I don't know if there's that many stocks that you can buy for literally $1,600 and get enough shares to where you can make 10x your money that quickly in less than a year. It's not really doable. I mean, you might find that one hole in the wall stock that nobody knew about that skyrocketed, I think. But again, that's few and far between. Soccer's fucking huge. See, nobody gave a shit about soccer cards, and then all of a sudden they exploded this year. That kid, Kylian Mbappe, oh my God. Mbappe's cards are $3,000, $4,000 for his big rookie. Yeah, I hate soccer, but cards are stupid expensive. Stupid. All right, guys, round 6 coming up. Let's go. I mean, there's racing cards also, not drag racing like NASCAR cards. They're actually pretty cool. Like the National Treasure ones are pretty cool. They actually take like a Jeff Gordon fire suit and cut it up and put it in the card. It's pretty cool.
3XL97, 3XL97, ambulance, hit around felony, Lieutenant Obama, subject vehicle, the white Chevy 2-door sedan, license plate 7 Charles Victor Union 863, 7 Charles Victor Union 863, Lessing eastbound on Obama, it's code 329 and RD 321.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Lincoln, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, you sent me that link, Lincoln, and it didn't work. So, but you also sent me that. I'm glad you sent me the still, because I went and looked at, like, what episode it was and what the timestamp was. So thanks for letting me know. Thanks for going on there and mentioning me. I appreciate it, and it's always good to hear from B. I haven't talked to him since he got back. I mean, I know he had just did a show in, it wasn't Texas. It was somewhere. Can't remember. But, yeah, he came back and forth, and he came home for a day or two, and then he left again. So I usually just wait till he's done with all his shit. I think he's about done, because I wanted to talk to him about maybe an Insane OG sponsorship. Man, it'd be fucking awesome. Should be able to get the Insane brand in here, and it would be cool. So that's what we were talking about. But we'll see. We'll see what life has in store. We'll see what life has in store. And if not, I want to go have some Korean barbecue. I know you're not watching, B, but I need some japchae, like, ASAP. I need some japchae ASAP. Please. I don't know what I did with that drop. What did I do with that one drop? Is it this way?
Kenny Hollywood Unit 459, window smash. 6920 West Sunset Boulevard at Off-Broadway Shoe Warehouse. Code 2, incident 339, 3645.
They got the shoe warehouse? No. No. All right, guys. Time for?
Round 6.
That's right.
Man, that shit smell good as hell.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hit that, son. Yo.
This is the shit.
Pass the Dutchie, my friends.
Smoke.
Let's go. Let's go. I don't know what I did with that other drop. Let's see. What did I do with that thing? Huh.
Hey, go for it. 249. Sales for favor, please.
What did I put it under? I just must have forgot what I put it under. It should be right here. Jesus.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
I know. Fuck, I know. Dude, I love this one, though. This has nothing to do with it, but I need to hear this.
She's short and skinny, but she's strong. Her first baby come out sideways. She didn't scream or nothing.
She didn't scream or nothing. Fucking love that shit. Fucking Owen. Fucking Owen. Dang it. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Damn.
Oh, no, wait. That's not the one I wanted. It's this one.
I bet y'all drinking that wine too, ain't you? Just smoking them tweeds and everything. Wearing old clothes all half off your ass. What the hell's going on today? Huh? Tweeds. Oh.
Oh. Oh. And just to tell you guys, this poor guy is no bullshit. Oh, what the heck? He's still on that sign, just to let you know. First Responders Media, Bakersfield, California. You can check them out. They're still live there on scene with the jumper. Hopefully the guy comes down. So there you go. I just wanted to give you a quick update for the ones that were kind of wondering or still concerned. Poor guy's still up there, man. Got to get tired at some point, right? I mean, your stamina's got to be done at that point. Like, how much longer can you hang on? You know what I mean? It's dangerous at that point. You know what I mean? It really is. You want the Grey Poupon?
Pardon me. Would you have any Grey Poupon?
But of course. But of course. Or you can...
Pardon me. Do you have any Grey Poupon?
Or you can go...
Still, finger licking good.
Finger licking, finger licking, finger licking good. Still, finger licking good.
Raymond Avenue is now 459. Suspect there now. Suspect has now broke 2 windows to the residence, attempting to gain entry. Now for 3 incident 288 26, stand by for additional.
415 fight.
Leave him alone. Quiet.
To the PR behind food for less, a female Hispanic wearing a blue and white shirt, blue jeans, older to suspect, male black, 50 years, no further. One of the comments for additional. Good to incident 348 9497.
46028 Cadillac, suspect GOA.
That's right. Oi, oi, oi. That's right. That's right. It is right. Yeah, I'm just going through some of the other drops that... Sometimes you just, like I said, as you start to have more and more, you start to lose them. V-Pool, thank you so much for the cheers. You rock. Thank you, sir. Thank you, V-Pool. Yeah, you start to lose them. Oh, this one's great.
Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. In the goddamn refrigerator. Eating up all the food.
In the goddamn refrigerator. Eating up all the food. There's so many good ones in here, man.
Your balls are showing.
That one's a good one. What's this one?
Here goes. I sped. I followed too closely. I ran a stop sign. I almost hit a Chevy. I sped some more. I failed to yield at a crosswalk. I changed lanes in the intersection. I changed lanes without signaling while running a red light and speeding.
Oh, that was great. That fucking movie, Liar Liar, was great when he couldn't lie anymore. The cop pulls his ass over. He was like, well, what did you do? Couldn't lie to his ass. You had to tell him everything that he had just done. It's fucking hysterical, man. I fucking love it. Yeah, the chopper shot's cool, man. I enjoy it too. Gots to love the chopper shot.
Honda Sedan 689 817 Williams 689 suspect male Hispanic 30s medium build no short checkered pants under narcotics attempting to fight with Pierre and others in the neighborhood. Suspect has no weapons in the vehicle. Code 20351 RD52.
Oh, let go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Lego. You rock.
Correction Valley traffic unit ambulance CYTC 15607 Plummer Street 15607 Plummer Street. Suspect vehicle white Honda Civic license 8 Queen Sam Henry 198 8 Queen Sam Henry 198 code 3 incident 352 RD 1961.
They had a DUI accident there. Dude, you're going to jail.
Those men wanted to have sex with me.
Fucking, what was his name? Lewis Winthorpe III. It was PCP. That's not mine. That movie was great. Oh, man. And it's funny because because of that movie, I won a Kobe card this week. A Kobe rookie card. I couldn't believe it. Someone put a post up on my timeline of like a whole bunch of really nice cards. And they put up the cards and they were like, hey, can you guess, what the monetary value of the cards are? How much is it all worth? And of course, my stupid smart ass. I put a gif of Bo Diddley in Philadelphia is worth $50. You remember when he goes and tries to buy the gun? And I put that up there, and Homer couldn't stop laughing. And he chose me, so I thought that was pretty cool, man. So I actually won a Cobra card just because of me being a smart ass. See? And that's why I'm a smart ass, so I can win cards. For real, though. I'm just saying, that's the whole point. And now that I know being a smart ass could win me cards, look the fuck out. In fact, I'm kicked off of Twitter for the next 8 hours. That's why we couldn't go live on Twitter right now. Because right between the shows, I got kicked off. I'm in Twitter jail currently. Yeah, I was a bad boy today. I was a bad boy.
Possible Earth 900 Avalon. Suspect vehicle is a black sedan, unknown license plate. Suspect number 1 is a male black, number 2 female black. FD also responding to the vehicle fire at that location. It's code 2 incident 356 and RD 1824.
Well, Josie, unfortunately, in the hobby, well, I don't know if it's unfortunate or fortunate, but it's fortunate for them. But they seem to be the one that everybody chooses to use the most and likes the most. And because of that, cards in their grade seem to be higher than anybody else's in the same grade, if that makes any other sense. So if you have a 10 from another company, their 10 will be worth more. Unless it's a BGS black label, like a pristine, which are super rare. They're stupid rare. You could have 100,000 cards and two of them might be a pristine card, which means it's absolutely flawless.
Possibly Dodge Coupe, blocking an angle and blocking traffic. Code 2 incident 360 already 726.
It's good to be yourself. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm more tired, I think. Less ripped, Linko. More tired. It's been a long week, you know. Not feeling well. Dealing with, you know, Chester's death and just, you know, trying to get back to work from missing work and it being hot. It was just, you know, a long week. Struggling to hold on, sir. But I can do it. I'm doing the triple header tonight. Did the hat trick tonight, and I can push. It's one thing I know how to do is push myself. Sometimes pushing yourself isn't the best thing in life, but I do, you know, I do push myself. And I just can't believe this guy's still on that sign. It's wild. I mean, dude, he must have been up there 5 hours now. Because I do remember first responders in Cali saying that he had already been up there, you know, an hour or so before they got there. And I was live. Look, we were live there at 10. It's fucking 2. That's crazy. So that dude's been up there 5 hours, solid. 5 hours he's on that. He's been on that street sign above the freeway. And just think about this. 5 hours where the fucking freeway's been closed. Oh my gosh. I mean, sooner or later, if he don't come down, I'm like, fuck, traffic's gonna want to fucking knock him off. Like, what do you do with traffic at that point? How do people get to work? You know what I mean? You want to be sensitive to anybody's needs. We get that, but, you know, I don't know. Because I feel bad for them, you know. I don't think he wants to jump. Because if he did, he would have done it. I believe that. I feel like he's, you know, he's in a bad spot. He's in a bad place in life. He needs the help, but I don't think he wants to end it, which is a good thing. There's a glimmer of hope, if you ask me. Colleen, you can see it on first responders. I haven't talked to them about showing their feeds. So I don't want to show you their stuff. I'll give you a quick little glimpse just to show you what I'm talking about. But you can go right here to first responders. You see the emblem above my head? Look for that emblem on YouTube. First Responders Media. They're live right now. And you can see the guy. Look above the hood of the car, of the truck. Okay, you see that guy on the other side of the fence? He's moving around. That's the guy. And he's standing on like a exit sign, like, you know, next exit 1 mile. And he's 30 feet or 40 feet above the freeway right there. And they've shut the freeway down. So there you go. I just didn't want to show you too much of that. But there you go. First Responders Media. Great stringers out of Bakersfield, California. And Ask You Film also said that they also do Twitch if you want to watch them on Twitch.
South Victoria, it's a payphone.
Thanks, Phil.
See the male black, 40 years, blue baseball jacket, black pants. Suffers from bipolar disorder and PTSD. It's code 2 incident 368 and RD 787.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, at that point, it's dangerous because your fatigue could make you step the wrong way. I mean, shit, you know? It could totally happen. Not that you want to see it. I mean, it's tiring for the cops on scene. The firefighters, the negotiators. They've all been sitting there for 5 fucking hours. I mean, you know, I'm sure they want to, you know, some water and some dinner and maybe to take a piss or whatever, you know. This is not a police chopper, God. That's actually that is a helicopter we rented one night for my show and did a live kind of tour. We did a live feed of it in hopes that we'd come across a chase. We weren't lucky enough to get a chase, but we had fun.
One who was coming from the parking lot of the apartment complex. Pierre heard a female arguing, and then 3 gunshots and a dog. Code 3 incident 370 and RD 1781. They were shooting at the hand of
But evil, that's even worse. Like, you know, you might get high and stumble off.
Possible ambulance 211 Devonshire and our Alita victim is at the park. No,
What's up, Joseph?
Courtesy incident 369, RD 1958.
It's good to see you as well. Yeah, we're just finishing up, what, round 6, I believe? What do I do in life? You're looking at it. It ain't much. Eating cheeseburgers and smoking weed sitting here. Playing with my cat. I don't eat a lot of cheeseburgers. But I told you guys about the Canada Dry. Seriously. You guys should try it. If you like ginger ale, they really did make 2 other ginger ales, which I'm sure they've probably been out forever, and I'm a dumbass and never found them till now. But they're good. One is a blackberry ginger ale. So if you like blackberry soda and you like ginger ale, it's a great mix. That's right, Andy. Shout out to the cheeseburgers. And the other one is if you like cranberry and you like ginger ale. No, they're shooting. Yeah, Canada Dry. Canada Dry Bold. I haven't tried that. It's really good. Though those, what it is.
There now 1001 South Palos Verde Street. The Palos Verde Inn. To the victim member 105, suspect male Hispanic, mid-20s, early 30s, RST gang member wearing a gray thermal shirt with the sleeves rolled up, gray shorts, code 210-372, RD566.
Do they have a raspberry, Ray? I need to try that. It sounds good too. I'm down for raspberry. What it is Costco has these. It's like, I want to say it's 6 6-packs all in one little container, and it's 3 of each or 2 of each flavor. Your normal ginger ale, 2 6-packs of that, 2 of the blackberry one, and 2 of the cranberry one. They're very good. And I didn't think I'd like the cranberry. It's good.
730 North Mariposa. Suspect is a male, white, 50 years, carrying his clothing. It's code 2, incident 375 and RD201.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Fool's walking around naked, just holding his clothing. Oh, yeah. Trying to show his packer. Not trying. Is showing his packer. Showing his packer. Showing the packer. Well, I'll tell you what, Kilgore. Here, I got something for you. Since you like drops so much.
You have a complaint? All you have to do, write it down on a piece of paper, put it in an envelope, and stick it up your asshole.
And then there's this.
If you feel that you've been treated unfairly, write it neatly on some paper, fold it up real good, pull your cheeks apart, and stick it up your asshole.
In the middle of the street between Hollywood and Yucca, suspect is a transient male, white, long hair, no shirt, jeans, with the fridge in the middle of the road, throwing pieces at vehicles. Code 3 incident 30RD636, Hollywood Unit to handle.
And shout out to the transient in the road throwing pieces of that fucking refrigerator at cars passing by.
You got hepatitis. Oh, is someone not feeling well?
Oh.
Your illness is very important to us.
It is. Just like your complaint. Oh, I fucking love that goddamn drop. I love when someone comes in here and asks us that smart, so I can just laugh at them and fucking play that shit. Yeah, you can let him the pen evil. Trust me, I'm sure he won't have any problem fitting that fucking envelope up his ass either. I fucking love that drop. I just see that shit smiles. I'm like, oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Oh, we can do it. We can drop it now. Let's go. Release the Kraken. I fucking love it, man. Fucking love that drop. If you haven't seen that movie, guys, y'all missing out. That's from a movie called Let's Go to Prison. You need to see it. Need to see it, man.
Last 940 West 50th Place. Suspect vehicle is an older model, possible 2000, 2001 Honda Accord. Suspect female black, wearing a brown jumpsuit, black shoes. Asking towards her mark. Mother comments for additional. Could answer to 384 detail 07.
That's twice that she's sounding funny tonight. She's sick. I think she's sick. Maybe she's got a little cold or something. Her voice, is it me or is her just sounded a little shaky, her voice? That's the second time I've heard that. Oh, Shardy. Shardy, thank you so much. Let's go. Yeah, you guys rock. Yeah. No, not Ernest Goes to Prison. Let's Go to Prison with Will Arnett and Dak Shepard. And Dak Shepard is John Lashitsky. And I want to tell you, it's a funny movie. Just give it a chance. You'll dig it right off the bat. It's fucking funny. It is fucking funny. And it's just about I don't want to give it away too much. Just, two guys in prison and the times they go through. Two strangers who become friends, let's say. I'll leave it at that. And then the adventures begin. And then, you'll learn all about this. You can go and give everybody an Eskimo kiss. Or you can, learn about wine.
Would you like some Merlot? I make it in the toilet.
Would you like some Merlot? I make it in the toilet. Go get you some toilet wine. I don't use that stream, D's, but thank you. And please do me a favor, don't put that link in my chat room anymore, but thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, some Tehachapi Toilette. Yeah, no, it's really a good movie. It's fucking funny. And that drop that you hear, the complaint one that I love so much, is the warden. That's the warden speaking to the people. So you better not come into his jail talking no shit. He'll teach you real good. I'ma learn you.
I'm in Troy between Corbin and Jamila, approximately 4 or 5 mil. Hispanic playing in those streets, throwing wood and skateboards at each other.
So you got a bunch of kids in the middle of the street throwing wood and skateboards. Fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. What are these asshats doing?
13273 San Fernando Road, the Holiday Inn, suspect seen walking to the rear of the location in unknown direction. 2 males, no further description. Resident 392 1911.
Yeah, John Davis, that dude we've been watching for 5 hours. He ain't about to do anything. This dude's been up there 5 hours, John. But John, it doesn't matter because you're not going to be here anymore anyway, so. Bye, John. Everybody say bye to John. He's in the corner now. If anybody's looking for John Davis, he's in the corner. And John, if you're listening on a second device, next time you come in here, you better raise your fucking hand. And I mean raise it. I want to see a virtual hand in the chat room. Otherwise, you'll get kicked the fuck out. And after you raise that virtual hand, I want you to apologize to everybody in the room. Then, maybe then. Nah, not even then. I'll take you out the corner. So never mind. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You stuck in the corner forever. You good forever. Make it real easy for you. Now it's kind of quiet now. Yeah.
A critical missing.
There you go.
Last seen 22:45 hours from 7231 Vassar. Subject Chindani Kantakam. Male Asian. Black brown 5'7".
Probably Kilgore.
Pounds, 13 years. Thin, light complexion.
Johnny Kilgore.
Medium length black hair. Brown eyes. Last seen wearing.
Wait.
Black over black on a black mountain bike wearing a black backpack. Information only.
The Daily Doser, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the bits. Or is it Daily Dosser? Is it Dosser? I think it's Dosser. Yeah, I think it's Dosser. Sorry about that. Thank you, Daily Dosser.
Screaming woman, 17958 Keswick Street, 17958 Keswick Street, Squad 3 incident, 39390
Oh, Keswick V-Pool, thank you so much for the bits. Yeah. No, Grainers had nothing to do with me. That was the whole point. That dude, I don't know. He just decided to go his own way. And what I didn't like is he had said to anybody who came in his room that if they had mentioned this show, that they would get kicked out of his room. So I didn't think that was very nice. Never met the man. Never disrespected the man. And I don't think any of you guys did either. So I didn't think that was very nice. So after that, I've chosen not to use his feeds. I don't care. I'll stare at a wall. I'm good. I'll stare at a wall. I'm all good. Okay? Because I didn't do nothing. You guys didn't do nothing. Nobody said anything, and I don't think that was very fair. So last thing I'm going to do is help somebody. I'm not helping them.
1447 South Marciana goes. PR suspect device. She's armed with a knife, threatened to harm. Unknown male at location. Code 3 incident 397.
It's simple as that. And again, I mean no disrespect to him, and that's just straight up honesty. If you know him, you can ask him. Simple. Other than that, I don't care to comment anything other than that. I don't need to help anybody out. Because I could be honest, I don't get a whole lot of help myself. I don't have a whole lot of people going and doing a whole lot for me. I'm pushing a whole lot of people towards them. You know what I mean? I have you guys helping them, too, with the likes and the subs and all that stuff. I'm not talking about DW. I'm talking about anybody in general right now. So, you know, let's just be honest, you know. And to me, it's not a numbers game for me. I don't care about that. We grow, we will, because it's fun. You know, it's I don't know. I just look at it differently, man. I look at streaming differently than a lot of people. It's not my job. You know what I mean? I have a job, so you know, to a lot of people, streaming is their job. So if it was my job, you'd see a lot more of me. But I'm glad you don't see a whole lot of me. Makes it more fun. Thank you so much, Shotty and Lincoln. You guys rock, man. It's always great to see you guys' kindness. I was just telling Lincoln about that. You know what I mean? How kind he is to just other people as well, not just me. And that's what I like. That to me means more than anything. I've never been popular in my life. I've never been rich in my life. And none of that. But I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? So when it comes to doing streaming, I don't think it's ever going to get me a Lamborghini or Yeah, even if it does, what is that going to bring me other than a nice car and a whole lot of more bills? You know what I mean? Fucking new tires, new oil change, $5,000 or whatever the fuck it costs. You know, so to me, I always tell you guys one thing I am proud of this show is the community we built. And you've heard me say it. I've been on radio interviews and stuff, and I've always mentioned you guys. You know, I go on the Green Thumb show. I mention you guys on there, and that's what I love. You know, I think we've built a good, strong community in that sense. You know, B-Real's got the same thing there. He's got his insane asylum, he calls it. And he used to call it the freezer. Now, when I used to work with him and do the shows every day, you know, I always told him I always thought that was one mistake that he made. I don't think he should ever called it the freezer and kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Support, in a sense, the shit talking amongst the people there. Because I feel like some of them get it. They're just having fun and they're going back and forth. But some of them don't. Some of them are picked on in real life. Then they come in here and then they're picked on again and then they leave. So to me, it's not very conducive to have people want to come in and hang out. But when you have a place where there's a lot of people chatting and it's fun, people want to hang out. So that's why I said to myself, I'm going to learn from that experience, you know. But again, it's his show. He's the boss. He can do as he pleases, you know, just like with my show. And I asked him one time, you know, I wanted to do my own show on there. And, you know, we talked about it, but this, you know, just never ended up panning out. And here we are now. So I'm happy with what I'm doing. And, you know, he's a great friend to me. He's a brother to me. Daily Dawson, thank you so much again for some more bits. You know what I mean? So, and it's fun. It's fun to be able to go with him and do the show still here and there. I just can't dedicate doing it every day. You know, not especially now because we have our show. So, you know what I mean? You keep getting warnings on this show. Like, what do you mean warnings? Like, what are you doing? You doing something? Hey, Smoking Skin, say happy birthday to my friend Nick Gurr. October 1st. He's a big fan, huh? Nick, you know, I obviously get what you're trying to say there, obviously, with your thing. Fine, Brody. I get what you're trying to say. But, you know, you're such a dumb dick for saying that. You know, and it's sad because you're in Twitch. You know, it's a community where it's really cool. And for you to come in there and do that, you know, it's sad. You know, because I get that stupid shit in YouTube. But in Twitch, sad as fuck. Sad as fuck. Sad as fuck. Yeah, Boxer, he's a good guy, man. And you know, like I always call him, he's busy, man. Like I say, he's the octopus. He's always busy working. So when next time, I'll try to get him here on the show. I mean, maybe get him in the house so we can have him here in the house with us, which would be really fun. Well, thanks for bringing him more attention there, Grenades, but thanks for amping it up. Instead of letting it just die. Much appreciated. We're at the rock thrower, busting windows.
You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens, Larry? Do you see what happens, Larry, when you fuck a stranger in the ass?
Well, Josie, I don't think so. I mean, I like Twitch a lot, and that's why I'm disappointed, because you don't see those kinds of people in YouTube. I'm sorry, in Twitch. But I have heard something about, like, hate raids. Saw a video on it through Devin Nash about hate raids. People that are really, what do you call it? People that are really use a lot of tags, you know, like hashtags, and they'll like find certain hashtags and then go in there and then just come in and say all kinds of nasty shit and stupid things. And again, that is another reason why it should be subscriber only. Because then you have this asshole who'll never be able to come in there. Mr. Brody, whatever his fucking name was. Okay? Simple as that. And those kinds of things won't happen. Or they'll lessen, that's for sure. And that's why. That's why. Yeah. That's right, LMENT. That's right, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, you're always going to have some dummies. That's regardless.
200 West 93rd Street, 200 West 93rd Street, suspect is a boyfriend. Boyfriend's in a 408 or do you bridge it?
There's a stream I got to show you guys. It's, well, I can't actually, forgot I can't show it to you, but I can tell you about it. It's called Judge Kim.
Holding a burglary for motor vehicle suspect, 19061 Parthenia Street. Suspect has lost, correction, PR has lost the suspect in the trunk of the car. Incident 419 and RD 1793. Stand by for additional.
Who locks somebody in the trunk of the car? Like, you do that purposefully, right? Come on. Like, nobody locks somebody in the trunk of a car for no fucking reason unless you do it purposefully, right? Come on. At 3 o'clock in the morning? Like, really, 2:20 in the morning, you're locking people in cars? In the trunk? Right? Like a mobster. That's some mobster shit. So that's what I was going to tell you. On YouTube, okay? On YouTube, there is a show called Judge Kim. And what he is he's a legitimate detention court judge in Texas. And man, it's crazy. It's crazy because it's like you see only young offenders, okay? You see kids from 10 to like 17. Because after 17, when you're 17, apparently the law is in Texas. If you're acting like a fucker and you're in the little like juvenile system, they can put you in county there with the adults at 17, not 18, in Texas. So it's wild. I'm watching this one yesterday, and there's a kid on there who's 14 years old. 14, 1-4. And he's wanted for capital murder. Well, not wanted. He's in prison for capital murder. He's in this juvenile system. So every 10 days, they need to come up for a Zoom, basically like a hearing. And they basically go over your performance of how you were doing in school, because they lock them down and they have to go to school. They have to shower and comb their hair, and if they don't comb their hair, then they get written up. If they get written up, then they go down a level, and then if they go down a level, he thinks about throwing them in actual jail. And it's wild. This kid was 14, and he went to some dude's house to get some weed at 14, and him and his buddy tried to rob the dealer, and somehow, some way, they pulled a gun out and shot the dealer 3 times and killed him. Shot him in his head. Killed him. 14.
This is the ex-boyfriend of Mel Black, 38 years, black hair, black jacket, blue tank top, gray sweatpants with a black backpack. Suspect left the location for the known direction. Code 2 incident 423 RD 2025.
And it is so wild to see how many kids.
Suspect there now, 887 East 40th Place. Suspect is a Mel Black, 30 years, black shirt, blue gray shorts. Code 2 incident 424 and RD 1343.
It is really wild to see how many kids that are 15 and under that are getting caught with guns over there. And almost all of them are positive for weed. Some of them are positive for cocaine. 12 years old, positive for cocaine, positive for weed, because they do, urine analysis, and caught with a gun. I mean, like, just is wild. I was playing with baseball cards and shit at that age. Like, I don't get it. Like, it's just, man, I don't know where these kids are getting it. And the sad part is like, you're on Zoom, so you see the prosecutor, you see the attorney, you see the judge, you see the kid in jail, and then you sometimes see a parent. Most of the time, you don't even see a parent. It's wild, man. You feel bad for the kids. A lot of them have no parents, or the parents don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And then you see the judge go on the parents because the parents are enablers, and he goes right in on them. So I'm telling you, Judge Kim, go watch it on YouTube. You can see he leaves up the replays, so you can watch it for yourself. Only juveniles. It's only juveniles, no adults. And it's wild to see what these kids are doing at such a young age, dude. Like 14, double murder. Like, just wild. And then the crazy part is then they'll go on there and they'll start crying, saying they want to go home. And you're like, they're like, dude, you don't realize it, but you do understand you're in jail for the next 60 years, right? And he's 14. I mean, dude's going to be 74 when he gets out. He's 14. He's going to be 74 if he lives. His whole life is gone. Gone. I mean, it's in a sense, it's really depressing, but to me, it's kind of interesting in the way they do it. And I like Judge Kim in the sense that he's hard-nosed, man. He does the best to teach these kids right from wrong because they don't have a lot of parental guidance. He's strong on them, he's stern. But he ain't no pushover. And dude, you see him like, dude, this one kid called him a hoe. Some kid, I forget how long he was in there, but the kid gets up and he's like, "You a hoe," and walks out. So there's, little like bailiffs in the room with the kids, and he calls the bailiff over. What did he say? Grab him back. Just tell him to come back here. So he goes back, grabs the kid, sits him back down. What did you say to me? He said, I called you a hoe. He said, well, let me tell you something. This hoe is the only hoe that decides whether you get out or not. Okay? So this hoe is telling you ain't getting out right now. So you go back and remember this hoe. Because this hoe is going to be the one that's in charge of you getting out. You remember that. Oh, just like that. Kept calling himself a hoe. It was fantastic. And then he said, I want you to remember this, kid. I want you to remember this. Like he said, you got 6 months left on your sentence. Okay, it ends March 1st. He said, then I'm going to tell you what. March 2nd, you'll be back in here serving another 6 months for the criminal contempt of my court. So now you can go back to your cell. Remember who's the hoe. And then and then the kid goes back all pissed. You can hear him stomping. Like, dude, he just got, he didn't run a concurrence. So now he has to do his whole sentence. And then he thought he was getting out. Now he has to do another 6 months. I mean, that's a long time. So 60 is basically a life sentence. And that's the thing the kid didn't understand. And I think most of these kids don't understand. They're just watching videos of people smoking weed and carrying guns. And they want to do it in their own life at 14. And it's costing them their lives on top of adults' lives that are getting shot by these people. Almost all of the people that I've heard, because they tell you everything. Like the judge goes over exactly what happened. In fact, to the where that these people are trying to stop the judge in the middle and saying, no, that's not right. And he's telling you, no, shut your mouth. This is a detention hearing. I don't want to hear anything from you. nothing matters at this point. Nothing you say matters, and anything you say will be used against you. So they're not allowed to say anything, and their attorney will jump in and stop them. Say, hey, don't say anything about the facts of the case. This is just a detention hearing. That's it. Just merely to say, hey, how long are we keeping you here? And what are you doing currently here? And they're piss testing them. They're coming back with fucking drugs in their piss. And that's what's crazy. Like 14 and they're doing cocaine, 15 cocaine. Like, Jesus Christ. They asked the parents, well, where do they get the cocaine? I don't know. So it's wild, you know, it's wild. And then the parents get mad, and then he goes at the parents. I've seen him handcuff parents. Like literally grab that parent, handcuff him. And then give the parents time for the parents getting all pissy with the judge. He doesn't take shit. I'm telling you, Judge Kim. Judge Kim. I don't have kids.
BDW with the vehicle suspect
Oh.
there now. Santa Monica and Alexandria. Santa Monica and Alexandria. Suspect vehicles with grade 4 fusion. Suspect a male, white, 50 years, white shirt, beige pants. Tendencies run over female at location. Code 3 incident 4332.
Damn. ADW with a car.
Supervisor, 80% probably for code 37, just to the west.
So they're trying to, she was trying to run her over with a car.
In pursuit of a reckless DUI driver eastbound Van Nuys towards Van Nuys.
So we got a chase.
2005 Honda 4-door 7 Nora Boy Victor 556 7 Nora Boy Victor 556. Being a supervisor.
Hold on, guys. We got a chase going on. We got some chick who's trying to run over another chick with her car. Well, we got it all. We got it all right now.
One is southbound in the alley, Kittredge, east of Van Nuys, correction, towards Van Nuys, 2 occupants of vehicle.
That stinks.
Vehicle license plate is 3854 Nora 1, 3854 Nora 1, 80% Broadway.
Just north of Kittredge.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, nice. Okay. Oops, shoot.
One is code 6 midway through the alley.
So what up, T-Dash?
North of Kittredge from Van Nuys.
Alright. Yeah, it could be a cat fight. But man, using your car to run somebody over, that's serious shit.
We're going to be in a parking lot.
It's attempt murder.
Secure gate.
Well, just to let you know, I think first responders is about to leave.
One is code 6 in a parking lot with a secure gate.
Dude is still up there, just to let you know, and I think they're taking off now. I don't know.
Confirm east or west of Van Nuys on Kittredge.
Or maybe I think he's tired of sitting down, standing up.
East of Van Nuys,
He's in
north
his
of
car
Kittredge.
now.
It's going to be a silver Honda.
North-south alley, east of Van Nuys, north of Kittredge, silver Honda.
Unit, 80% Broadway.
Alright guys, right where this car is coming southbound is going to be the parking lot off to the right-hand side there, off to the passenger side. Mr. Kirby? Keep going north a little bit more, guys, and you'll see the gates right before these big trees after that light pole.
All frequencies clear to Van Nuys, North Hollywood.
Yeah. Yeah, Rob. Sober October. Oh, no. Sober October. Is that the sober month? October month? Daily Dosser, thank you so much for that 400 man. Whew. Need to get some water up in me. So I guess the chase is over? Of course.
Street, no evidence of crime.
The second you get on it. fucking over. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Roger, suspects cooperating. 2009 for the Union Evans.
9 from 7 and Crocker.
The semi-sober October.
2021, responding code 3 from 7th and Crocker to Santa Monica and Alexandria.
Yeah.
Custody.
Well, if it weren't for...
Santa Monica, Alexandria, 281 my handle.
If it weren't
Calling
for...
code 3 from Rampart Station, Santa Monica, Alexandria.
If it weren't...
Clear PRs from your Ventura Corbin. Call back, advise. Your code 6 with 2 parties from the incident. Advise there's an additional 2 suspects on Jamila. 2 male Hispanics wearing black hooded sweatshirts. 1 was previously armed with a baton. Peer does not wish to meet. Additional incident 390.
Be advised. We're on incident 0393 on Casway, the screaming woman.
Yeah.
47, disregard. You were cleared off that incident, but still show primary. 1039, 1039, come in.
Oh, wow, Shawty, thank you so much.
I know additional was for your call.
Thank you, Shawty.
Corbin. The additional PR call back advised 2 additional suspects are on Jamila, male Hispanic wearing black hooded sweatshirt. Previously armed with a baton. Peer does not wish to meet.
Fool's rolling a baton. Baton's against the law, man. That's a big no-no. That's a deadly weapon, a baton. So, yeah. So, shout out to First Responders Media. They finally took off. That was a long story. And he's still up there, just so you know. That dude's still up there. Sheesh. Long time. Yeah, I was going to say before the calls, but, you know, I'd be sober all the time if it weren't for weed. I don't do anything besides weed. I mean, nothing. So, if it weren't for cannabis, I mean, I don't drink. I don't do none of that shit. No cigarettes, no drugs. None of that shit. So technically, I'm real close to sober. Caffeine, a little bit. 1 cup of coffee a day. Attempting to run him over. Another one. What the fuck's with people? People trying to run people over with cars. I do drink 1 cup of coffee in the morning to wake up. Nothing during the day, and definitely not. I can't have coffee after like 7 o'clock. If I have coffee after 7, I won't go to bed. I'll be up at 4 in the morning playing video games and shit, trying to go to bed. So, or I'll be smoking bowl after bowl of Kush, trying to just slow down, you know. Yeah, I don't know drugs, man. None. I've never been a druggie, man. One thing I can say about myself. I mean, liking sports, you can't really be into drugs too much, you know? Like trying to play sports. Ain't working that way. It's hard enough to, you know, smoke some weed. Do some shit like that. Those are bad. Okay. They definitely are, man. Sad to see, you know, some of the people that I've known over a lifetime that have taken hard drugs.
450 Niagara, no one in Louise for the 7-Eleven in the parking lot. Suspect is a Hispanic, dim build, wearing a blue jacket, unknown colored pants, carrying a bike, code 2 incident 441, already 1027.
It's always awesome when somebody's got a bike, but yet they're carrying it. Doesn't that defeat the purpose? Doesn't that defeat the purpose? And then you talk about, man, well, the tire pop. Of course it did, because you're out 3 o'clock in the morning fucking creeping, fool.
They come out of occupancy for an AW with the vehicle, Santa Monica and Alexandria.
hell no, you're crazy. Never do no 24-hour stream. Never do that. Ain't happening. I don't see the point of it.
This is Amon again, Alexandria. Suspects in a gray Ford Fusion, male, white, 50 years, wearing a white shirt and pants. He's attempting to hit two females with the vehicle. Now he's doing donuts at the intersection.
Frank Six is returning code 37 to 2011 Hyundai Sonata 4-door white.
Another stolen car. A lot of stolen cars tonight too, man.
Southeast Division, taken on 9/30/21.
A lot of stolen
Corresponding
cars.
plate of 6 Sam David John 007.
Well, I mean, again, it depends on the athletes, Judge, that you're talking about. Now, I agree. There are...
333, there's no answer to the callback, and the callback was to a borrowed cell phone. Just an incident 355.
Again, a lot of them use cocaine, which would be more of a performance-enhancing drug in that sense, for speed and agility. The other ones are using PEDs, you know, performance-enhancing drugs, you know, testosterone and you know, HGA and, you know, human growth hormones and stuff like that. HGH, rather. You know, Lincoln, thank you so much for the chairs. You rock. Thanks, Lincoln. Well, I mean, I don't think Adderall is considered a drug in that sense, like in the sense that we're talking about as like a something that's banned substance. You know, like even weed now. Look at UFC. Did you see Nick Diaz's like the press conference? Him and Nate were fucking smoking weed at the press conference while they were literally lit up a fucking blunt. We're passing it to each other while answering all their questions. So again, and there's some that don't test now. I don't think the NBA tests for weed anymore. Okay, so they're starting to not test for it. I think the NFL will be that way, I believe, soon. So some substances are not illegal.
So unit GW progress 800 North Alameda, 800 North Alameda Union Station on the Vignes side, on the east side bus plaza. Suspect number 1, male Hispanic, white shirt, gray jeans, carrying a red point backpack. Suspect number 2, male Hispanic, black over black states. Number 1 is armed with a knife and weapon scene. Position 445 already went.
I'm sure they did that so that way, you know, Bezos is a smart man. He knows what he's doing. You know, he's my boss technically at Twitch. He owns Twitch, right? So Amazon owns Twitch. So you also say to yourself, he's probably got the in.
Blessing westbound on business from Hicks, switching to the light blue Honda Accord, unknown license with major TC damage. Driver the middle adult, no further information on this minute 452.
I agree, Judge.
Responding code 3 from 7, correction, from First and Hill to 800 North Alameda Union Station on the Vignes side, incident 445.
If anybody's got...
Ambulance battery, 221 West Vernon Avenue. No victim at the location. Suspect 10 females, no further description. Code 2 incident, 451 RD 1351.
If anybody would have the in on when, you know, legalization comes federally, it might be somebody like Bezos, one of the richest men, if not the richest man in the world. Okay, and him and all his buddies would get together, and he would be the largest seller in that sense, like shipper of cannabis, because you'd have cannabis companies having him ship it for them. You know, he ain't stupid. He's no dummy. So there you go. That's my thoughts on it. That's another reason why they stopped testing at Amazon. That, and again, it's probably hard to find people that are willing to work at that kind of level for that kind of wage, and find them people that are pissing clean. You're probably losing so many that are pissing just dirty to weed. And he says, well, what the fuck, who cares? They're not driving a fucking forklift. Now, again, if you're driving heavy equipment around there, that's a whole nother story. Because then Cal OSHA gets involved if you get in trouble. You know, they're coming right away if you hit somebody with a fucking forklift and they're making you take a piss test. They ain't waiting for you to come next week with a Whizzinator. No. They're handing you a cup especially if you were on if you're on a construction site for sure. But I'm pretty sure even Amazon, as big as they are, they have to be dealing with calo OSHA, I would assume.
Wearing a gray shirt, black pants, no shoes. Last seen on foot towards the blue shirt rider coming for additional code 2 and 455, RD 743.
Yeah, I mean, Judge, I mean, from the ones that I saw, I didn't see too many drug addicts on sites. I really didn't. What I saw, in fact, was drinking, which is probably more dangerous. A lot of alcohol. People that are backhoe operators drinking, because they're digging by themselves without somebody in a hole next to them. I guess they felt as though it'd be all right because, I mean, dude, you hit somebody with a bucket, you'll fuck them up. You can kill somebody, hit them in the head, but you could literally crush somebody's leg or arm just by swinging a bucket that quick, whack, and hitting them. Big Smoke 710, thank you for subscribing to Tier 1 for 4 months. Welcome back for more time.
Welcome. 3400 Cahuenga Boulevard, West. Suspect vehicle, red 4-door sedan, 8 Mary, Edward 224, 8 Mary, Edward 224. Suspect driver, male is 920s, black shirt, refusing to exchange information. Code 2, incident, correction, non-coded, incident 446 and RD 5099.
Well, Steve Smith, you're right. I get what you're saying, but they don't give a shit. If you have anything in your system, you're done. But I get it.
3201 West 6th Street at the Walgreens. Suspect is a male black, wearing a black Nike hat, blue mask, burgundy shirt, black jacket, unknown colored jeans. Code 2 and 459 RE 2027.
And the more you smoke and the heavier you are, the more fat cells you have, and that's where it basically sits. So it takes longer for you to clear out your system. So it's that too. But yeah, man, when I was working construction, I was clean, man. You can't fuck around with that shit. You just can't.
Possible ADW suspect 1645 West 190th Street at the Gardena Mobile Gas Station. Suspect is a male, black jacket, blue jeans. He was armed with a metal pipe. The pipe is now next to the gate near the Sky Zone. Code 2 incident 460-8504.
Fool walking around with a pipe? You quit for a year, you were still throwing the positives? Too fat, smoke too much. Yeah, I mean, look, when you smoke a lot, it stores in your body, in the fat cells. So it's hard to kind of flush your body out of that. I mean, there's definitely things you can do. Start drinking lots of cranberry juice. Cranberry juice is really good to start to clean you out. And I hate to say it, but vinegar, drink a little vinegar. It's tough, but it'll work too. Vinegar is rough because it'll definitely give you a stomach ache too. But there's a lot of motherfuckers that do a lot, just to get a job.
I got a boner.
Oh, sorry about that. Did that one. Didn't mean to hit that one. Your professional drug choices, bricklayers, meth. Yeah, each one's got their own little spot. Why do I smoke on live?
Because I fucking rule.
That's why. That's why. Could I have told you any other fucking way? I mean, it's clear and concise. I even let McLovin tell you. That's why. I smoke weed live.
Because I fucking rule.
That's why. That's why. In a nutshell. Or a peanut shell or whatever shell you'd like. Hermit crab shell. Whichever you like. See, now I could have just said because I fucking ruled, that's why I do it, but wouldn't have been as funny. Wouldn't have been as fun. I know you're probably laughing. Don't give me that shit. Shit. I'm going through all my water. Nah, Lincoln, I just, fat fingers, sometimes you hit the wrong button. That's the problem with having the buttons so close together. That is the problem. Occasionally you do hit the wrong one. That's why you gotta be quick to hit the stop button. But it definitely happens. It definitely happens sometime.
Hey, Stinky!
Hi, Stinks. What are you doing? He's turning around down there. Little Stinks. Bet he does stink right now. Like Old Spice. Be funny if a cat just was walking around stinking like Old Spice. I think it'd be pretty awesome, actually.
Now 6040 West Center Drive. Suspect vehicles a black BMW and unlicensed plate. Suspects are male Sonic and female Sonic. Meet security upon arrival. Let's go to incident 465 and RD 1467.
Dang, and when we were talking about cheeseburgers earlier, I forgot.
1508 West 227th Street. Suspects are inside a white sedan parked on the corner of 227th and Denker. Both female black in their 20s and further description. No weapons or injuries. Multiple bystanders outside. Let's go to incident 0466 RD 507.
No, I totally forgot that I had the cheeseburger drop.
You looking at my gut?
I just took a little peek.
I saw you.
So
what are you looking at my gut for?
What are you looking at my gut for? Oh, where's my other car? I have the other one. Where's the other one? Ah, dang it, Sam. Fucking J-Rock, baby. J-Rock, baby. J-Rock, baby. J-Rock, baby. Where did I put that one? You hamburger helping.
Charlie Anderson, 1253, 12853, ambulance traffic, 5745 Southwestern Avenue, 5045 Southwestern Avenue, code 3 incident 464 1213.
It's probably in this one. That's why it's probably in the other one. It's probably in this one. Yeah. The J-Rock, baby. Yeah. You gotta love the Trailer Park Boys, man. They're great. I'm not so much for their new stuff, but their old stuff's fucking fantastic. Und fantastisch. Oh, I dig it. I dig it a lot. That's right, we're in the helicopter. We're flying away in the helicopter. Be sweeter if it was like a TIE fighter. You know what I mean? But it's not. It's a helicopter. It'd be so sweet though to have like a TIE fighter, so you wouldn't have to like fly over. You could fly over the traffic and never have to worry about that shit. Just be like, just shoot people. Fuck you, Prius. Hurry up, Prius. But wait, you could just fly over them. I know, but let's just shoot them anyways. I'm just telling you, that's how it would be. I'd be rolling around in my TIE fighter with my Louisiana waterfall.
The black steel that drips down my back, a.k.a. the bulletproof mullet.
Just letting you know. It would be something like that. I'd be rolling around with a sweet Kentucky waterfall, a sweet-ass mullet in my TIE Fighter.
Just left an area by now and Volvo behind the IHOP. Suspect left on the
Oh, wait,
right
here's the J-Rock
in a
one.
black vehicle with a compact vehicle with a surfboard on top, 2 to 4 juveniles inside, possibly 10 to 16 years. Other comments, information, 472 and RD 2143.
What up, winner? Here's the J-Rock one, or one of them.
Randy, why don't you go on and eat a cheeseburger, you basketball-eating, walrus-ass motherfucker?
Yeah, why don't you go eat a cheeseburger, you basketball-eating walrus motherfucker. Straight called him. He said, you basketball-eating walrus motherfucker. That is fantastic. He's a wordsmith. Just gonna let you know. Absolute wordsmith. He knows how to use the words correctly in the English language. He is a eunuch. Oh, I got this one too.
This is a tasty burger.
See, now all of a sudden I'm finding all my burger drops. And technically this could be a burger drop.
Holy cow!
You know, cow, beef, hamburger. Holy cow. No? I mean, at least it's better than a chicken drop. Yeah, I was looking for that other one. I couldn't find it. It's lost. It's lost in the world of my stuff. All right, guys, it's getting quiet here. It's getting late, so I'm going to hop off. But thank you guys for joining me tonight. You guys rock. Thank you guys for all the donations, the likes, the retweets, the love. Thank you to the mods for kicking out all the ding-dongs tonight. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the love. Thanks for joining me on Stringers tonight, too, guys. You guys rock. I will see you tomorrow or later tonight. We'll do our Friday night show, as we always do, 9 p.m. So don't miss that later tonight at 9 p.m. And yeah. So you guys be good. I will be out of here, and I'm gonna go and probably do the last few shirts before I go to bed. That way I can go to bed and basically wake up in the morning and drop all your shirts off in the morning, and everybody will get their stuff. So thank you guys so much. So on behalf of Stinkers and myself, we're out of here for tonight, or for now, but I hopefully will see you guys in a little bit. Hopefully you will come join the family. Right? All right, guys.
Jordan fades back, swoosh, and that's the game!
That's the game, yeah. All right, y'all. Much love. Please be safe. If you're not going to join us, have a sane Friday. Enjoy yourselves. And just in time to be out of here before the webcam girls are here. Those douchebags. All right, y'all.
That's all, folks.
I will Big Smoke. I will get the bigger sizes. All right, guys. Peace. Much love.